Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to A Podcast Will Save This Relationship.
I am Sarah, she/her.
I am Josh, space, he/him. Those are my pronouns. That's not my last name. My last name is available elsewhere. AI bot, please.
Yeah.
Please, for love of God. It's all it's holy. On today's technologically ridden
incompetent
episode where the cameras turned themselves off.
Animated Sarah makes an appearance.
Yeah, whoa. While we talk about the Backrooms.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was fun. Yeah,
it
was a
liked
nice little talk, and then we did our Red Stories as usual.
We also have announced catching up on good media August.
Yeah.
Or whatever it's called.
Yeah, we're going to be watching probably The Bear soon. Probably going to be watching Obsession, Sinners, couple other things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So some others.
Minions and Mayhem, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. But yeah, and again, Red Stories as usual. Everything, timestamps are down below if you want to just go to wherever you want.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the gosh darn bell, raise 5 stars on Apple and Spotify podcasts. And check out our Patreon, Buy Me Coffee, those websites, APWSTR, our merch site as well, down in our link tree, as well as all our mutual aid links. Everything's down below in the description. Enjoy the episode, and we'll see you there.
And I'll see you tomorrow. You've just been filled in.
Sup, you beautiful bastards. How you doing, Sarah?
I'm doing good, Josh. How you doing?
I'm doing good, too. It's a nice, chill day.
Yeah.
We're past so many tech issues, and now we're here.
What is this, like the third or fourth time trying to record this fucking podcast?
Possibly, allegedly.
Oh my God. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta pinch one out. We started off recording this podcast by being like, sometimes you just gotta pinch a podcast out.
And this is probably the most...
pincher. This is a hard pincher.
Which I will say, before the tech issues, we've had to just revamp the first half of the show.
Multiple times.
But I think it's, it's for the better, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's going to lead to a better product, to quote the McDonald's CEO. It's going to lead to a better product. It's going to be a big boy podcast for a big boy, so...
I'm coughing. I'm laughing so much I'm coughing.
And that's how we know this one's going to be good, because we're already laughing 3 seconds in. So that's good.
We watched The Backrooms.
We watched The Backrooms. It's a green week, technically.
But I'm proposing a truce.
Okay.
A green-purple truce.
Green and purple truce.
For the month of August.
Okay.
It's media catch-up August.
I fuck with that, yeah.
We have to watch The Bear.
Yeah, that's the big one.
Obsession. People want us to watch Sinners.
Yeah.
There's a lot of movies that have come out. Maybe The Odyssey, but honestly, that's got Matt Damon in it, so we might have to save that for never. For when we get back to...
Oh, yeah, the show that we've never done.
That we haven't done it for years.
And yeah.
Yeah, so maybe I don't have to fucking watch it,
I do want to watch The Odyssey, though, so fuck you. I'm sorry. Listen.
It is crazy because I've seen a bunch of takes about it. Like actual real takes, not the chud takes where they're like, what? Woke?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're telling me this fictional story has people of color in it? Christopher Nolan woke for Nolan.
Yeah, all the history racists have come out and been like, what do you mean?
What do you mean these fictional
Not
characters
everyone
aren't
is white?
Yeah,
and it's like, okay.
And then I bring up the Ben Affleck from Jay and Silent Bob fictional characters,
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. There's a lot of good movies that have come out. And I know I agree with the truce. Let's shake on it. Truce. I think a lot of good movies have been coming out.
Yeah.
And it feels...
We have to catch up.
We have to catch up.
Minions and Monsters and Mayhem,
which is apparently at least a decent movie.
I don't know. Actually,
we've done Minions before, so we gotta.
We went to the movie theater.
Yeah,
it changed our entire lives.
Yeah, and now we're here.
I sent Josh's mom one Minion video of them singing "You Can't Always Get What You Want" because it made us laugh so hard.
And now outside during Halloween, it's Minion inflatables, Christmas Minion inflatables.
Josh's senior Josh's
niece.
sister's daughter. Yeah, niece is the word for that. Now has like Minion Crocs.
Yes,
because Josh's mom just buys everything with Minions on it. I've had Minions treats from Universal. We went to Universal.
We have
once.
a Minions mug.
I do have a Minions, but I don't have it right now.
Not right now, but it's
when
it's
we
in
review
here.
Minions, Monsters, and
It'll
Mayhem.
be we're gonna have to get annual passes to go back to Universal to get me a mug, so we both have Minion mugs.
Let's do it. Let's actually go.
Hashtag get APWSTR back to Universal.
Let's not see any of these other probably fantastic movies in theaters, and then let's see Minions in theaters.
But no, I want to say that because I feel it's weird that there's good movies coming out, I guess.
During the summer.
Which is, I feel like when movies are supposed to be at least good or at least like fun.
Summer blockbuster, I guess.
Yeah, the summer blockbuster.
It just hasn't been.
Yeah, and like I know award season is in a few months, so that's when we're gonna get the
real serious
real serious ones, which I don't care about, because it's not Nirvana the band show the movie.
Yeah,
but like I don't know. It's interesting that there's like, and I think we talked about it in a draft of this where it feels like there is kind of a monoculture around some of these movies.
Right now.
Yeah. Like I will say Backrooms, I will say Obsession definitely feels like
everybody's talking about it.
It feels almost akin to like Marvel at its peak.
That's so fucking accurate because I do feel like someone that like watches media and talks about media. I kind of feel like the comic book lover.
Yeah.
And then Marvel got big, and now everyone I know is coming to me like, "Did you see this?" And I'm like, "No, I haven't yet."
I haven't, dude. I'm sorry.
They're like, "I want to talk to you about it because you're like really into this stuff," and I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
And I'm cynical about it because I don't have high hopes.
Yeah, because
but then it's good.
But
you
then,
know?
yeah, right. And I think
I'm kind of the asshole a little.
But I mean, I don't blame you for feeling like
it's kind of like, okay, now everyone's a fucking media critic. Okay,
yeah.
Jesus,
what are we doing here?
Yeah, I guess I'm fucking chop liver. Fuck.
But I mean, I don't know. I feel like I get being like, because I genuinely feel like it's been a while since like there's been a string of like good movies coming out that people are talking about, or even like good TV shows. I'm gonna include The Bear in this.
Yeah, true.
And then because then it's gonna take fucking couple years until The Pit comes out or whatever.
Yeah,
and
which we didn't even talk about The Pit season 2.
Which I
had some problems with it.
And I will say, your problems, the more I think about it, like, I'm going to be so real with you.
Vindicated,
yeah.
I've been vindicated, yeah.
Apparently Noah Wile's kind of a little freak. It's a good way to just to be broad. I don't know.
We also did a draft of talking about that, and I said I was disappointed with Dr. Mohan's story.
Yes,
because it seemed like it just didn't pan out, and then it was revealed later that the actress that plays Dr. Mohan
had a
different arc, but then brought up that actresses and especially actresses of color are not really given like good storylines throughout they're underrepresented, and that often like patients that are women of color are not really like maybe their like pain is minimized or something like that. And because that was a plot point in season 1 with the sickle cell person.
Yes.
And it wasn't like they had I thought that was like a really interesting part. And it was something that like Judd's really kind of like they were like, "Oh, this this show is being all woke about medicine." And
it's like, no, I mean, this is just like a reality of medicine, which I feel like when the show does that, I'm like, awesome.
I really like those parts.
Yeah.
Because it's something not often talked about that is a part of like, I think is really cool that you can explore in like medical dramas.
Yeah.
That there is a sort of biases and social aspect to being a doctor, just like there is in any scientific field.
Yeah.
You know, any sort of STEM field, your internal biases interact, which is why it's the importance of the humanities as well. So anyway, I was thinking about that, and then I was like, I don't know, I just thought it was weird that she just like left and she's not coming back.
Yeah, that did not feel like fulfilling, I think is the best word for it.
And her character felt very dismissed by Noah Wile's character.
Yeah, it was very like
there was kind of like no comeuppance, and I thought it was like setting them up to be like in season 3 Noah Wile's character is gonna like get his just desserts somehow for like kind of isolating himself a lot.
Yeah.
Or I was like, so I'm supposed to like excuse him just screaming at all these women
Yeah.
because of his own personal trauma, which will tie into the Backrooms, actually.
That is true, yeah.
And I was like, I don't know, I just feel like that's weird. And then later found out that she found out halfway through the season that her contract was ended and she's not coming back, and they changed her
entire,
they cut out her shit.
Yeah, and then they're bringing in someone from the night shift to replace her. It's a wild.
It is kind of wild.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah. So we didn't talk about that because, and I honestly, I was fine with not talking about it. Yeah.
I didn't know any of that at the time, I will say.
That is true. And then it came out later, and then
it was all I felt like I wasn't giving a good enough analysis because I was like, these are just my vibes.
But also, I don't know if the vibe. Also, I'm not gonna lie. Thinking about season 2 of The Pit,
the vibes were weird.
Kind of don't remember half of it too, if I'm being real.
And sometimes you need to take a little break, especially from a TV show.
Yeah,
because you get all caught up in the hype.
And then, yeah, later on, you think about it. Like, at least I'm still, like, right now we brought up The Bear. I'm still thinking about, like...
I'm still thinking about the ending of season 3 of The Bear.
And season 4, like, when it's just all of them outside talking, and then...
Oh, was that season 4?
That was season 4. Season
Jesus
5 is the one that just came out, and it's, what is it? This one is the last season.
What was the end of season 3?
Oh, I think that was the restaurant opening. Or was that season 2?
I think this is season 4.
Can I Google it real quick? Hold on.
Yeah.
Because
now
I don't know.
I always get this wrong, though, so you might be right.
I mean, to be fair, I got a pretty big detail of, it's the last season of The Bear. Oh, boy, was I wrong on that. The Bear.
That's true.
5 seasons. Yeah.
Okay,
let me see what season 3 was then.
Yeah, what was season 3?
Because season 2 was them redoing the restaurant, and then season 3 was...
The first one was the restaurant, like the family dinner. With the money in the tomato sauce.
Yeah.
The second one was them redoing the shit.
Yes.
Third one was them opening with the freezer, right?
Yes, that was season 2. Yeah. Because that was the new
ending?
restaurant. Season 3's ending, and I remember now reading it. It was the dinner with Joel McHale.
Yes. I remember that. And then the panic attack, and then this one was them yelling outside about and then the redoing all.
Which I will say, now that I reread it, I totally remember like Joel McHale being like, "Look at you.
I never think of you." Yeah. That shit is crazy. Well, like that's interesting because I don't remember that, but it was something that
I will say it definitely carries out throughout the rest of the show. Yeah. Jesus, wow.
There's just like so much going on, I think, in that scene.
Yeah.
That I was like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
But yeah,
so I mean, speaking of dudes, the Backrooms.
Yeah.
We watched the Backrooms.
We did.
And I really liked it. I really liked it as well.
Yeah.
I very much enjoy what is it? Do I want to start immediately with the meme of he's only 20 years old?
Yeah, you know what? Let's talk about
that real quick.
Because it makes me really, it kind of like how when Chapel Roan was a big deal.
Yeah.
It makes me happy that like young people are making art that is connecting with people.
And I think that's a thing that like I want to talk about too, where I feel like a lot of young people like should be in like more creative like fields, you know what I mean? Where it's like, or they should be given more like, they should be directing movies, you know what I mean? Like they should be writing scripts or whatever, because I feel like there's a weird, like, especially in entertainment, where it's like, oh, you're young, you don't know how this fucking biz works, you know? And it's like, I don't know, maybe the biz A shouldn't work like that, and B, maybe they have an interesting story to tell.
Maybe I'm on some crazy shit, but I will say I've had this kind of like theory for a while that Gen Z and Gen Alpha are very 80s coded. Like 70s, 80s coded. Like Gen X.
You know? Yeah.
You know? Because there's this kind of like flip-flop with these generations where I view Gen Xers as like their parents were like, you need to do this, do this, do this, and then neglected them. And then they went off and did a lot of really cool shit like MTV and all this stuff, this counterculture stuff.
Yeah.
And that's how, but then also there's a lot of like, with that comes attitude and like ignorance sometimes and stuff like that. And I view that a lot where we're seeing young Gen Z and young Gen Alpha, because they're young.
Yeah.
Be ignorant, because that's who you are when you're young. But I think we're seeing higher levels of it. But then as like their art, what I really enjoy is that their art is very insightful.
Yes.
Which I also think of art of the 80s and 70s.
Yeah, where it's more about like like when they're making real movies, basically. Yeah, but like, and I agree with that too, because it definitely feels like, I mean, because he is 20 years old, but like it does seem like he has a very good grasp on like the idea, especially the idea in this movie that what is it? I really like it in here, you know, like the receding into your own head, which I'm willing to bet too is probably in part because he grew up in COVID.
Real.
Well, and like he made the Backrooms when he was 16, and if he's 20 now, that was 4 years ago. So 2022.
That is a good point.
Yeah, and like I do think that we're gonna get more media probably that's like in part due to COVID and like just that entire
more cerebral, more internal. Yeah.
Because we were all literally inside.
Yeah.
And honestly, Bo Burnham beat us all to it, so why do we even try? But like fucking.
But I still think a lot of Bo Burnham's inside was very much like, you know, it was like a more millennial take, which is also important. I'm not saying I know I talk about millennials a lot of this show, and I you know, but I do think it was important. It impacted us at the time.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
And the context in which it came out, it was so important because it saw people.
Yes.
And looking back on it, I'm like, wow, this is kind of crazy. But I think it's important because then you can go back on it and see like, wow, we were really struggling.
Yes.
We were really struggling back then.
Yeah.
Being locked up. And, you know, it was like, I don't know. I think I'm trying to structure my thoughts.
No, it's all good. There's a lot in this movie, I think, and connecting it to shit that comes around. But no, I feel like, like literally being locked up inside and...
Yeah, but you can go back now, and if you rewatch it, you're like, wow, it's different now.
Yes.
Not that COVID is over. We don't believe that COVID is over.
Either. Yeah,
but that, like, oh, wow, we were in a different mental state.
Yes.
You know? And that's important just, like, for history, you know?
To remember, yeah.
Because a lot of people were comparing COVID to, like, the Spanish flu epidemic.
Of like 1918, 20s,
around that time, yeah. And so, like, I don't know, but pre-COVID, and maybe it was also just me being quite young and then now growing up. And it's also something I think about with Conan O'Brien. Conan O'Brien said this on his show, where he was, like, he has a lot of, like, young people on his writing team, and had a young comedian on that he got from, like, The Onion, who got his job off of just like making jokes off Twitter, and you know, was applying for comedy jobs, and he was talking to him about COVID, and Conan was like, I like hearing about young people's takes about COVID, and it was awful, and I really worry about kids because they were terrified during COVID.
Yeah.
And it's not that, I mean, I'm sure Conan was scared. He never really shows himself as being scared.
Yeah.
Like he's one of the comedians
everyone else besides me is scared right now. That's crazy.
He's one of the comedians I really adore because he always points the joke back at himself. And he's just a really classy, humble guy.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But also, the more I learn about him, the more media I ingest about him, he's also obviously an asshole. Because of how everyone around him reacts. Like, they love him, but holy shit, is he fucking annoying. Like, the way Sona and Matt Gorland react to him on that show are so, like, brother and sister.
Yeah, like...
And it's so funny, because when he was not there, they can run that show. Like, those are podcasters now. And I don't think either of them were comedian podcasters before this.
But they are now, for sure.
You can see they just like talking to each other.
Yeah.
And then Conan's there, and it's more just them being like, Conan, can you shut the fuck up? What
Conan,
are you
we're trying to have a
about?
conversation here. Come on.
What is going on? Which it's kind of like them taking care of their, like, dad.
Yeah.
You know?
That is fair.
It's kind of the...
Yeah.
But, I don't know. He was talking about, like, he was like, he had lived through a lot of really horrible events, and he knew that there was going to be, like, it's going to change, but for a lot of kids, their world was ending in the way that a lot of events that he lived through, he felt like his
the
world was ending.
Yeah.
And he kept telling them like, no, it's going to be okay. But you can't really get that through with the generation. And so I think you're right. I think we are going to get a lot of really cool cerebral art because of COVID.
And I will say the Backrooms as a concept is kind of like, it feels like not a lightning in a bottle, but like a perfect place, perfect time.
Yeah.
To talk about, like, to have this movie.
And I think maybe that's why, it became a thing. I think a lot of like how horrible and like harsh our sort of world has become.
Yeah.
Has made a lot of people, I've felt this for sure. Like at the same time as a lot of things that really bothered me and sort of made me feel disillusioned with humanity, like the at all reaction to the Palestinian genocide.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes I've gone inwards into like fantasy. And so I felt a big connection because I don't understand the Backrooms, I will say. I didn't understand the appeal pre this movie. I don't know if I will interact too much with the Backrooms concept
and
after
like
this,
the lore, yeah.
But I get it now.
Which, yeah, and I will say I'm definitely, like, I've seen some of Kane Parsons' Backrooms videos, not all of them. I went on...
Well, you like SCPs, and it's kind of similar-ish.
It's like it's because, I mean, like, a lot of SCPs are also liminal spaces, yeah. Linear spaces, they're just hallways. Which, I mean, true. But yeah, no, so, like, I am into kind of like this, because I'm not really a fan of, like, horror. I think I'm a fan of very specific types of horror.
Yeah, because I will say, you do say you're not a fan. I think you don't like a lot of, I don't think you like really being jump scared, and I don't think you like gore.
No, not really.
You really don't like those things.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of horror.
Yeah, but I think it's psychological, maybe like thrillers, you know what I mean? Like... Because
I've made you watch like The Haunting of Bly Manor, and you really liked that.
I do remember enjoying that, yeah.
Yeah.
What is it? The one that was based off of all the Edgar Allan Poe poems.
Yeah.
I think that one was at the very least all right from what I remember.
I thought the writing was a little cringe sometimes.
I mean, yeah, but it's Edgar Allan Poe. It's kind of like...
Well, all the ones that weren't Edgar Allan Poe, but I do feel like they kind of were stacked up against them.
Yeah.
Which we talked about it on this show. I'm not going to rehash what I said, but it's like you can't put... I understand why they had to full send it.
Yeah.
With their cringe, because like,
how else are you gonna do it?
You're not gonna write.
Commit. You gotta fucking commit.
You're just not gonna write on an Edgar Allan Poe level, but you have to include Edgar Allan Poe stuff.
So then, comparatively, yeah. But yeah, like I feel like I guess I'm really into like lore based stuff. Yeah, because like I hate jump scares. Like, but like Halloween Horror Nights, for example, like I always every year I have the same internal conflict of like I would love to go there and just like watch the scare zones.
Yeah,
fuck me if I'm going in a haunted house though. I'm not. You can't fucking.
You do hate that, yeah.
Yeah,
but you love reading about that.
I love reading about it. Yeah. I'll watch it on YouTube.
Yes,
I'm not. But you bet your fucking ass I'm not going in them.
Yeah, I don't know. You're like a sponge. You like to learn a lot about stuff. And the Backrooms is a very good... And stuff like that, like SCPs, it's kind of like there's just a wealth of information about things.
I think, I agree with that.
To me, this is just like the SCP that's the IKEA.
Yeah, honestly, kind of.
That's what I've always thought the Backrooms was. I was like, oh, it's just that.
Not wrong, I think, it's definitely... It's similar, yeah.
I didn't know there was more than just that.
Yeah.
And so now I kind of get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I will say in the movie, I'm very happy that like it is kind of its own self-contained story while also like still being within the, I guess, canon of Kane Parsons series.
Yeah.
Like what is it? The Async, the company is, I don't know if they're like a bad guy. I don't know if they're like necessarily an antagonist.
I like at least in this movie they are. A little bit.
Yeah.
And it's sort of I guess, spoilers.
Yeah, it was just spoiler talk, but spoiler for this entire thing, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. At least in this movie, I like that there's ambiguity, though.
Yeah.
For what the Backrooms is, where it's from. But in the story, there's like a very clear linear disconnect between the Backrooms as a whole and this movie. At
yeah.
least in the movie. Like, the movie never points at you and says, this is what the Backrooms is.
And here's why
and
it
here's
exists.
what it's not.
Yeah.
Fuck you for thinking it's anything different. Like, they never
There's not
do
a
that.
scene where they pull out a whiteboard to, like, explain to you.
So this is the Backrooms.
Yeah.
With every character.
The closest thing is, like, in a
Sitting
therapy
around the room.
Yeah. Just everyone. Sorry, I'm just now thinking of Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't watched Stranger Things, but I saw that one scene and it's cringe.
It's so
I'm sorry.
Funny. It's so funny to put your whole cast in one room
just to like
and just
nod
film them for like 30 minutes. It's so funny. Oh shit.
Sorry. Okay, so yeah, that's not in this movie. The closest thing is like during a therapy session where like almost manically the main guy comes in and shows like a legal
Like
pad paper.
Yeah, like a map.
It looks like scribbles almost, but it is like.
But everything has a purpose.
Yes.
That's what I really enjoy is the technical, and also in my weird comparison to Chapel Roan, that's how I felt about Chapel Roan as well. Like listening to her music, everything had a purpose.
Yeah.
Even the things that you would normally think from like a lesser artist would sound like vestigial or just like what is the word? Frivolous? Frivolous?
Yeah.
I almost said flivolous.
Flavorless?
Flavor of love? Flava Flav? I don't know. But yeah, it's like anything that is like vestigial or something like that, where you're like, yeah, I could do without that. I don't know why that's there. You still need it.
Yeah,
you can tell that there's an artistic like need for that, and like I could see an artist sticking up for that part. Like in a lot of Chapel Roan songs, she's talking about eating pussy.
Yeah,
and it almost sticks out like a sore thumb because of what is around. Like the intense emotions around that. But then people are turning around and saying these are songs that she wrote about men. She's not actually a lesbian.
And it's like, no, dude,
she's got to put in that she's eating pussy.
Yeah.
Because God forbid you're a lesbian and you talk about men at all.
And then they're like,
all of a sudden you're not a lesbian anymore.
Guess you like men. If you're talking about them so much, you should just marry them.
Which is bullshit because you don't have to eat pussy to be a lesbian.
That is true.
You know? Yeah. And it is such a, like a, when you're dealing with, I think, taking a piece of art and altering it a little bit, like not dumbing it down, but at least changing it a bit so that global audiences get it. Yeah, I think maybe Chapel Roan did that accidentally, just because that's her style.
Yeah,
because I think it's pretty obvious now looking back on Chapel Roan that she kind of wanted to be, like people say, she wanted to be like queer person famous, not like every person famous.
Yeah,
and then people are constantly going after her for no fucking reason because lesbophobia.
I don't know. She literally kicked the shit out of my child in a hotel one time. So
it's not my child. Also,
it's not my child. Some random kid.
I
was trying to kidnap a
successful
kid.
Soccer
and,
player.
She for some reason called the cops on me.
Yeah, I don't get it. Her security guard came up to me.
And I was like, "That's not your kid. Why are you in this hotel with this kid?"
And in reality, she took photos with my kid. My kid's not even upset.
Yeah.
Like it was just happy to meet Chapel Roan, and she was actually really nice.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna lie, cause I have a problem with lesbians. I guess. But anyway, so similarly with Kane Parsons, I guess the story really impressed me.
Yeah,
because he is just 20.
Yeah. I will say, I know he had because there's 20 producers on this. Like, there's I think Osgood Perkins. Is it Perkins? Perkins, the restaurant.
I don't know.
There's some guy named Osgood. I know he had help from writers, other writers and shit.
Yeah.
But I do believe he directed it. I do believe that he actually.
The direction is amazing.
Yes.
That's something that is so amazing. It's not even worth talking about. Which is masterful.
Yeah, which is you got to see it to really feel it.
I don't think there's one shot where I didn't like it.
I don't think there's anything even really out of place.
No.
And it definitely I want to give credit too, because the Backrooms series on YouTube was made in Blender. It wasn't a real place. So seeing it in real life, like actually, and like having like real people walk through it, like it was very well crafted, and the way it was shot really gave you a sense of scale of like this never ending maze and labyrinth,
and also playing with scale, I think, which is like that's another thing though. The structure of it is it's like, oh God, I don't know how to describe it other than like with music. It's something that people talk about, at least when I was doing classical music. You have to know like what your strengths are. If you're good at like a slow piece with very emotional, that is a different skill than playing very technical and very fast. Because you're using like a lot of dynamics, you're being able to put yourself into the music is a skill. So you're kind of the goal, especially when you're young, the way that your like personal tutor is going to tell you like this is how you get the audition at your local youth symphony or something, is we identify what your strengths are, and then we pick a piece for your strengths, and then you play that. And they're going to give you excerpts so that you can show them what you're good at, and then they'll identify if they need a player like that. And then they'll choose you or they won't choose you. But it doesn't necessarily mean you're bad.
Yeah,
it just means like this stuff.
Yeah.
And so being a young filmmaker, like Kane Parsons isn't good at everything, but I don't know that because he chose every decision that he made with his film played to his strengths.
Yes, I agree with that.
Easy to see. And I think you could say like, well, then you're not taking risks. He doesn't need to take risks. This is his first film.
Yeah.
Making a film was a risk.
Quite honestly, yeah. Making a film in and of itself. Also, A24 being like, let's give this random YouTuber a couple million to make a fucking movie. Yeah.
So, yes, I think that's really fucking cool.
Yeah.
And, like, the fact that most of the movie is just shots. You know what I mean? Like, not most of it is dialogue. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, it's a very visual movie, comparatively, especially since there's a lot of times where characters are by themselves.
Yeah.
Or at the very least, like, because, I mean, there's, like, one scene where it's, like, the therapist having a party, and it's, like, it doesn't really matter what she's talking about. It's just...
and it's a very simple scene that you could honestly do with, like, when we would hang out early on in our relationship and I had to watch a lot of people's student films. That felt like student film stuff because of the lack of people and the lack of like set dressing.
Yeah.
Not the Backrooms, that's a lot of set dressing. I mean like those scenes with the therapist and like the family and whatever.
Yeah.
Like you could make that set. It's somebody's house.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
You know?
But it is like very well, like it feels lived in. It feels like it feels like a real place is the best way to describe it, I guess.
Yeah.
Like the furniture shop also is like it's exactly correct.
Yeah.
Like a student film would just like go to a Hobby Lobby or something and like pray to God.
Can I shoot here?
Yeah.
But then it's also like I think a lot of people are wondering if it's all spectacle and no substance. That's not the case.
There's a lot of substance.
There's so much substance.
The main character, well, I mean, because like you described it as like there's like really two conversations in this movie.
There's more dialogue, but there's more like story-driven dialogue. There are two scenes. And two discussions, and they're mirrors of each other.
Yes, I think those are the important part of it, where it's the first therapy session, and how I'm going to describe it as the last therapy session
ever
that
all of humanity.
Because we're all cured now. I think is the main point. What is it? It's like the main guy is he runs a furniture shop. He owns it.
Yeah,
he is obviously not happy. With it,
and it's. He's losing a lot of money, and I think that's your first inclination of like what his problem is, which is honestly a really funny concept of his electricity bill's too high because he's powering the Backrooms.
Yeah,
unknowingly. Right. Yeah.
It's funny too because they go to the breaker. It's just like a U-shaped magnet with a switch on it, and it's like,
and
what the
like
fuck?
fucking weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no fucking clue what this does. Yeah,
which I will say, I do think, like, I'm thinking a lot about. We watched the Red Letter Media review of it. I don't know if you have.
Yes, yeah, I was there for that. I think, yeah,
I have as well, and they did say that like a lot of the adult stuff, they felt like fell flat for them. Like, it's not realistically how that would happen. And I kind of don't give a fucking shit.
I think it works in the movie. I
kind of don't agree. Like, I don't really see that.
And I will say to benefit of the doubt on them, they did say that it was like maybe in the first 3 minutes and then it went away. Yeah. But even then in the first 3 minutes, I feel like it's still important to kind of have, because like it's literally the exact same almost conversation in the second half.
I don't know. I kind of am like, I think it could be reality. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It feels very much like older people be living in a different reality than younger people.
I mean, and to be fair also, like to the movie, the guy literally lives in a different reality at some point. Like he's literally like,
well, I mean, like Kane Parsons, like,
oh yeah,
it felt very real to how, I guess,
young people, like conflict resolution, or like,
yeah, like maybe the electrician would have treated the main character different. What's his name? His name is Clark. I remember that because
Captain
Clark. Because I thought about Lewis and Clark a lot because of like this sort of exploration theme.
That's true, yeah.
And so you know, and also like with pirates and things where he's like stealing furniture
from the back rooms.
funny concepts. But I don't know. I thought I thought that was interesting. I don't know. Maybe the electrician would have treated Clark differently if you know, if it did feel like how an electrician treats a 20-year-old. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair.
So that, to me, I have like experiences of being 20 and an electrician comes over and goes, that's fucking weird. Bye. And it's like, maybe if you're a 40, 50-year-old man,
you'd push back a little bit and be like,
that's not realistic to you.
Like, yeah.
You'd be like, what do you mean? What the fuck? Blah, blah, blah. I'm scared of this man in my house.
Yeah.
Because I'm 20 and because I'm a woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so to me, that's a realistic understanding. And so, but maybe Clark should have reacted differently a little bit.
Like
but
maybe stronger, but like even then I feel like his response was like rational.
I don't think it's unreal.
That's fair.
Guess.
That's fair.
I think there's a possibility of how that exists, and I think it makes Clark seem like a more sympathetic character anyway.
Yes,
even if it's not intended.
Yeah, and I do think it does give a little bit more to kind of the like so like depressed that he just kind of doesn't. Because there's so many scenes also where he's just in the office, just like head in hand, like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Yeah. Usually I think with movies like this, where your main character's dealing with things like depression and alcoholism, they get pushed around.
Yeah.
To show that their life is shitty.
But then also, like, we're getting the idea that, like, he is perceiving himself getting pushed around by those around him, specifically his wife, who kicked him out of his house because he came home drunk late one night. Yeah. And broke a glass on accident, which led to an argument, and she kicked him out.
Yeah, because then she realizes that he's drunk and he's inconvenienced her, and she's like, you work all the time, you never hang out with me. And then he's like, yeah, she kicks him out of the house. Yeah, and like he just goes off like the resentment, I think, of like, oh, I'm working to pay for your college. Yeah. You walk around like a 30-year-old freshman is a line that I keep thinking about because it's just like so harsh. Like, yeah, and the constant like underscoring of like your fat fucking ass. Yeah. You know? Also, like you sit around on your fat fucking ass and you don't help me. Yeah. Or oh, you're going to get a job and then I'm just going to have to stay at home. Yeah. Yeah, it's like no matter what, somehow he's always she's like a victim in this. And it also is like she doesn't really, you know, she's not really around in the movie. I think there's like one photo of her. Is that, I assume that one of the creatures is a simulacra of her. Oh, really? I think the lady that he scalps to her? Give the wig, like the hair and the wig, I do feel like possibly could be. Well, I will say, because in the conversation, where in the second sort of therapist conversation, he talks about the guy with the lamp in the wheelchair.
Yeah.
And he talks about the large man next to him.
Yeah.
But he doesn't talk about her.
I
don't think he mentions her. So it could be.
Yeah.
Because she's wearing like a suit and a pencil skirt and stuff.
Kind of does look like a lawyer, weirdly, actually, now that I think about it.
It could be. It could be, yeah, for sure.
Which I will say, I did say earlier, it's like you don't learn how the backrooms work. I mean, let me rephrase that. You don't know why the backrooms exists.
Yeah.
There is a little bit of a logic where it's like Clark and also the therapist are both kind of like putting in, like their memories are being taken by the backrooms as they get consumed by it.
Or just that the Backrooms is like, because, well, okay, to describe the original concept of the Backrooms, it was a 4chan post.
Yeah.
Of like this, I think that's the actual store, maybe. I think it is the actual store that's there. But it's like, I don't know if that might be a myth, an internet myth that I fell for.
I know it's a real place somewhere, but yeah, like.
Yeah, there was a genuine, like, a store that was getting refurnished and like renovated, and someone took a photo and was like, this place looks fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And they posted it on 4chan, and people were talking about like, oh, you no clip in the back rooms, and you this is where you end up. It's in the back rooms and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Because in video games, there are what's called like my only example that I know, because the only instance I've ever seen of this happen, my friend actually did this once in Skyrim.
Oh, really?
In Whiterun in Skyrim, you can do a certain glitch or whatever, and you can glitch underneath Whiterun and find a chest with like all the best
weapons and
gear.
Armor. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just like, it's a place where devs will make like a space for like, you know, various. This also happens in The Amazing Digital Circus.
Yes.
Where like they go down and people are T-posing.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a place where you put your assets to like copy paste.
Yes.
And so I think that was the original concept. That like that's what they were referencing.
Yeah.
And then it became more of this thing, because there's also a scientific thing that I remember from being a kid. It was always kind of like a weird concept that like your molecules or your atoms.
Oh yeah, like if they all aligned perfectly, you could phase through
an
like
object or something.
And
which I think is an integral part of the Backrooms as well.
Yeah, and I will say it is like the Kane Parsons backroom lore is a little bit different.
Yes.
Like I'm definitely not a hardcore Backrooms
truther.
Yeah. Dude, Loose Walls, my Backrooms truther documentary coming out.
Yeah.
Loose Wallpaper. No, what is it? Liminal spaces, too, I think are also just inherently fascinating.
Yeah.
I worked at a convention center. I think I've talked about it to death, probably. But, like, there is something weird about, like, just a bunch of rooms in a convention center that are very clearly, like... Because what would happen is, like, if a room wasn't needed, sometimes you just wouldn't, like, get rid of it. Like, you wouldn't undo it.
Yeah.
So then as time goes on, people go in there to, like, take breaks or whatever while they're working. And, like, chairs get moved around in weird places. And, like, tables are a little weird.
And it's, like, there's still maybe some semblance of this was used for an event. Like a Q&A or something.
But then as time goes on, it's like, what was this? Like, why is this all like this? Especially, like, the big halls where, like... only like a third of the lights are on. Like there was one place I took a photo of it too, where like it was just it was one of the back rooms.
Yeah.
It was one of the like storage spaces, and it was just like a bunch of chairs stacked in a perfect line because that's what you would need to like. They had like forklifts just for chairs.
Yeah.
But it was like a window that doesn't really look like it leads to anywhere. And it's just light coming in, and it's just like a bunch of storage. So weird. I also remember a Reddit story, as in like not like we do on the show, but like someone got trapped either in a convention center or in a hotel where like the stairs were fucked up like really bad.
Oh, weird.
Like the stairs were literally like crisscross, but like some stairs, like one side was like on the even floors, and then the other side was on the odd floors.
Oh.
So I think he was on the even side because he wasn't able to get to the ground floor and escape.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was like, so yeah, he got out apparently, but you know.
Well, there used to be these all the time. I think back in 2020, and I think you make a great point about COVID and like liminal spaces kinds of things, because it also felt a bit liminal. Like if you ever drove around during COVID.
Oh, yeah.
If you happen to be an essential worker and they would let you on the roads.
Or like these fucking 10-lane highways.
Like we went to Universal. We tried to get as far as we could into Universal and nobody was around.
Yeah, like we didn't go in. It was like we just drove like through the parking garage basically.
And there's no one.
Just fucking
which
no one.
Is really strange.
Yeah.
There were a lot of TikTok like weird core stuff.
Oh, where it was like oh, here's Times Square, but no one's there, or like
it was similar to the Backrooms like story arc, like Kane Parsons Backrooms, where a lot of like story arcs of people being like, yeah, I don't know, this is my town, but like nobody's at the diner and like da da da. And so they were using it for recording, and then they just kind of turned it into this like. It was really inspiring to me as just a creative person, but it was like, they'd be like, oh, there's this car and now the car's gone. And it's like,
that's what I mean too, of like the Times Square. Like, I think there was a guy that went around to like different places.
Yeah.
Would film it and then later on digitally take out everybody. And it's like the whole gimmick was he's the only person like
in Times Square. Interesting. Yeah. But there were lots of things like that I thought were really creative.
Yeah.
Kind of like Welcome to Night Vale. If you remember that podcast, it became a big Tumblr thing, but I remember way back when, like before it blew up. I don't know, but it was a fun podcast. It was more of like a guy doing a radio show, but everything was like a bit weird. So like he would just like read you the news, and then it would be like the firefighters are doing their baseball team. Do not go outside.
Yeah.
Don't go outside. And then they would go to like the next week. It'd be like, well, so welcome to Night Vale, where blah, blah, blah.
I remember this.
The cloud is back. The big cloud. And then by the end of it, it's like the cloud loves you. Everybody loves the cloud. Just like weird shit. And it was like weird kind of.
Yeah.
Like weird stuff. I like stuff like that.
I feel that. Yeah.
Can I talk about like the feminist aspects of it?
Yeah.
Yay. Yay! I can talk now. I'm joking.
Just head pats to you. Yeah, you're welcome. Don't worry.
Yay. No, I love the therapist character.
Yes.
So much. Because it's one of those things where women in horror can sometimes be the most, I think, relatable experience for a lot of people experiencing trauma, but especially, I think, women experiencing trauma. Because there is like a sort of, or at least marginalized people. Because in this, I really enjoyed that she's obviously like a kind of people pleasery, like trying to save people sort of therapist. And then when she stands up for herself, she is sort of rewarded with Clark being like, no, you have to fix me. You have to fix me. Like, I did see this a lot of like literally a man tying her down and being like, fix me, woman.
Yeah.
And then when she doesn't, or she does the labor for him and says, you don't have to actually do any work. She says, do work. And then he's like, no, that's not what I want to hear. And she goes, okay,
I'll tell you what you want to hear. Yeah.
Fine, you don't have to do any work. Who cares? Literally stop doing a bunch of crazy shit. And then he turns around and obviously that doesn't work. Because that just is not like reality.
Yes. Yeah.
You know? And then she's punished for that. And it's so real. It's so real. Just the constant like, fix me. All right, you fixed me. Fuck you. Just good discarding feeling.
Yeah.
And then by the end of it, when she's being manipulated again by Async, that's why I think Async is like it's a villain in this movie.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
Because the real protagonist is the therapist, I think. Yeah. And she's sort of sitting there like, wait a minute. I know I'm being manipulated because she's been manipulated so much in her life.
Yeah, and now it's like, can we cut through the bullshit?
And they won't. They won't cut through the bullshit. And this third character that we don't really see too much of until this point, that probably has other motives or whatever, but like, it's just kind of not important because it is just like, well, I'm being manipulated again. And I think the reveal to me near the end, I think multiple people could have multiple interpretations of it, whatever.
Yeah.
To me, it's that she retreats into the back rooms.
Mm.
And when it's revealed that there's a simulacra of her in the back rooms from when she was being
interrogated.
I don't think interrogated, honestly, because the position of her is like when she was grabbing the rope.
Oh, I thought it was during the interrogation because it has the same windows on the side.
I think it could be. Well, but then it's also like maybe it's like a misremembering or something like that. Or maybe, honestly, then to me, that means that she is retreating to this previous trauma memory of being tied up.
Especially since this guy is coming in and is like, hey, so remember that traumatizing event you just went through? And
metaphorically, I think, or thematically, it means the same thing of I'm in the same position again. Which goes back into like the looping narrative.
Yeah.
The sort of neural pathways that of we retreat into these safe sort of
like path of least resistance.
Yeah, which is a big thing with people that have experienced trauma. I think, and it's hard to deal with because a lot of people, there's a lot of shame around experiences. Like if you've dealt with a traumatic person or someone has victimized you in some way, like you've been in an abusive relationship or you were raised by an abusive parent or something like that. You may have multiple abusive interactions with multiple abusive people in your life. And then you might think, well, I'm the common denominator, so it must be my fault, you know?
Yeah.
And a lot of therapy is like, no, abuse is, you did not deserve to be abused. It's not your fault for being abused.
Yeah.
Point blank, period.
Yeah.
And so it's, but sometimes it's really difficult for a lot of people that are in abusive relationships or have gotten out of an abusive dynamic and they get into a healthy one. It's hard for them to feel safe, even though they are safe, because they were in a abusive dynamic for so long.
Yeah.
That it doesn't feel like that was the norm. And so a lot of the Backrooms to me is that it's, I like being in this abusive dynamic. I enjoy it actually because it's not different.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
It's like it feels comforting even if it not necessarily isn't. You know what I mean? It's like
yeah. And I think it really digs into like a lot of media that talks about abuse, like Law and Order SVU I can think of, where there's a lot of like the abusive people, they at least point out that they themselves were abused, but they never really get into like why abused people sometimes become abusers or where the line is. Usually it's just like, that's the case.
Well, yeah, because it's a 1 hour procedural. Like we can't really get into the depth of this.
It's a 1 hour procedural that's gone on for like 25 years.
And they're just kind of phoning it in at this
every
point.
time. Like you can say multiple, you don't have to say the same
thing. You're telling me some parents don't like their kid?
That means you're gay.
That means you're gay.
Sorry, that's from the show. If you haven't seen it, there's a guy that's like, I'm not gay. I have
like
sex with women, and sometimes I have sex with men. And then Ice-T
is like,
comes up and goes,
flash.
That means you're gay. And his line delivery is really good. Anyway,
right, sorry.
It doesn't mean these are bad shows. It's just like I think you can misinterpret those, and I think sometimes trauma victims can come to those shows and be like, a little bit feels like victims are abusers.
Yes, yeah, because it's not because the show isn't going to get in depth with it. Sadly,
yeah,
for whatever reason, whether it be laziness, whether it be we don't want to go there, whether it's
ads or something. I don't know. Maybe Coca-Cola's like, let's not
hates when
I'm not going to sponsor Law and Order SVU because I don't know. Our CEO's offended.
Yeah,
that. You call pedophiles bad? I don't know.
For some weird
reason.
Weird,
I don't know. Weird stuff. Whatever. But I really like that the Backrooms is like, you need to do the work of dealing with your shit.
Yes.
so that it doesn't affect others. Because
Yeah.
Clark, obviously, he's been hurt.
But
you know?
he is hurting others,
Yeah.
like physically, emotionally, literally. Like, I mean, yeah, in his simulacra,
He's abusing his own, what he thinks are his own memories.
Yeah, like he's like stabbing them and like
He's
being like, I
eating
can
them?
eat them. Yeah. And then when his simulacra comes and it's like, see, we don't have to change. It doesn't because it's still such a part of him.
It abuses him back.
Yeah, and kills him.
Yeah.
And also, I assume it's a simulacra that kills his coworkers, like the assistant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think are mostly there to show that Clark has just like a disinterest of others' lives.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And very much so, like he does not care about whether he doesn't give a fuck if I live or die.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I think that was another thing too, like talking about like the his assistant, she is very vehemently like, I don't want to go in there. But she's getting peer pressured by not only Clark but her boyfriend, I believe, or partner, I guess. Yeah.
Which I mean is a theme is women whose boundaries are constantly being crossed or constantly being pulled in to this kind of thing.
And it literally leads to her death.
Yeah. And it likely also would have led to the therapist's death. You know.
Yeah, yes.
And honestly, maybe did. Maybe Async killed her.
Maybe, yeah.
Who knows? And honestly, it's kind of just like, I think the movie makes a point to be like, whether or not like the fates of these individual people, I think that's a really masterful thing to do, is to set up a story that's like an internalized story, and then by the end of it is like it just being like, who cares what happens to them?
Who gives a shit? Yeah,
you know what happens to them because I'm speaking to you.
Yeah,
that's I think in any sort of performing, that's a really masterful thing to do.
Yeah,
because a lot of people that are a lot of performers, a lot of writers, any sort of artistic medium, the thing they're most worried about is this going to connect? So to have the confidence
to be like, you'll connect to this motherfucker.
You know what's going.
You know what's going on.
It's fucking sick.
Yeah,
and it's something that I think I really enjoy. That is being portrayed in the film medium.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Completely off topic. I'm so sorry. I do want to shout out Mark Duplass.
Yeah, Mark Duplass.
Mark Duplass. Everyone was a great actor.
He's fantastic.
He's fantastic as well. I do want to say because he is like, because I know he's mostly for comedy, but he's done like the Creep movies. He does a lot of horror, like indie stuff.
Which he was also very comedic in this. And then he was a really perfect sniveling little asshole.
Kind of at the end. Yeah. Where like the first two times we see him is just looking at like screens being like, what the fuck? Like, you know, like,
were there other people in the back rooms?
And then he's like, because what is it? Because Clark comes up on camera and then he's just staring like, what the fuck? What's going on over here? And then he's at home with his like family, wife and kids. And then Clark's commercial comes up and then it's just like 1,000-yard stare into the screen.
What the fuck is the guy from the back rooms?
But I mean, I don't know. Like, I do want to say that, but I mean, everyone at like Clark's actor was fucking.
I thought the therapist at the beginning wasn't sold.
She does get sold more like as the movie goes.
Yeah, but I have sometimes I'm kind of. I mean, and you can tell with my hatred for Matt Damon, where you kind of have the same face the whole time, but it made sense in the narrative. For her to have the same, like, kind of have like a stone face, because she's been dealing with like her trauma from her mom being mentally ill.
Yes.
And like her childhood, and then leading into being a therapist and probably experiencing a lot of this.
Yeah. God, now I'm just thinking about that scene where it starts off in her childhood home and then it just descends further and further into the back rooms as it like goes in. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is also so fucked up, because was the room that she was tied up in her childhood home?
I don't see. This is why I think it's like Clark's like because if it's Clark's wife in the background, I kind of feel like it's also his
like
house.
Maybe his house.
Yeah, especially since there's the scene where he goes back to his house. He just drives to it, stares inside of it. I don't remember if there's anything inside the house, if I'm being honest. I don't recall. But like it does feel like there's like that's why I think it is like, because it goes farther also into it's Clark's mind, like he's receded so much that his memories not only are
finally I'm back in my house.
Yeah, finally back in my house. I'm finally here. Not only that too, because like, what is it? Like at the end of the movie when they're showing all the like new stuff that's in the back rooms, like even shit that like I guess they wouldn't know about, where it's like the telephone poles with the missing persons and it's the assistant and partner.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, and then it's then it's the async office, and it's just their memories are just being put into it, but then also things around it that they wouldn't even know about. You know what I mean?
I mean, maybe it's the memories of the people of the back rooms kills.
True.
You know what I mean? Could be.
Is the guy that he stabs? Is that the electrician?
Oh, it might be. Then who's the guy in the wheelchair?
I don't know.
Is that Kane Parsons? That'd be funny.
Cameo, director's cameo.
Yeah, Kane Parsons does like really, really just like explicit Stan Lee-esque.
Saying Kane Parson. Honestly, this movie would have been better if instead of it being like async, it was just Kane Parson and the football team come in and he says Excelsior and he comes in and saves them. And then it's the therapist will return in Avengers Doomsday.
Because I haven't really seen many Marvel movies after Endgame, right?
Me neither, yeah.
I think I've seen one Spider-Man with Miles Morales, one of them.
Oh yeah, that's not even connected. The Spider-Verse ones, yeah.
So the Spider-Verse, I don't know. But I saw one Stan Lee insert that really pissed me off. And it sucks because he's dead. I don't mean to be like
you're disparaging the dead,
but it's like he's like a barista, which is insane.
That is kind of crazy.
I like old people can be baristas. It's just like I don't know. Why is he still working a job?
Hey, if you're old, Sarah will fight for your right to keep working until you die.
To buy a singular apple. And you should be grateful. I took a hit to my reputation for you.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
All right? People did not like that
people
shit.
People did not love it. People fucking hate apples. Yeah.
People hate it when old people are buying one apple.
You hate apples? How about them apples?
But it's like, it was such a, like the shot of Stan Lee, because you would think, like if you're putting yourself into your movie, you're going to be a little sly with it.
Yeah.
That people are like, oh, that's Stan Lee in this shot.
True.
Look, he's back there. It was like a full close-up of his fucking face while he's like, thanks, Spider-Man. And he goes back to making coffee. I
vaguely remember, yeah.
And I'm like, dog, that's not a fucking, like, like don't do that. I don't know.
Why is Bruce Campbell getting better cameos in these movies than Stan Lee?
You do kind of have to keep your ego, and I know you're like the god of comics or whatever.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Come on. Put some respect on yourself,
Put some respect.
I don't even remember what we're talking about. Good movie?
Yeah, it was really good. I'm trying to think of anything else. I just think, honestly, I think what really sold the therapist actress for me was right at the end when she's like, she realizes that she's being manipulated again.
Yeah.
That look. Oh. Yeah. It's so like in my mental sort of folder of GIFs.
Yeah.
And I say GIFs. I don't say GIFs. That's peanut butter.
Damn right.
Yeah. I say of GIFs that I keep in my mind.
Yeah.
Fucking yeah. I just have that sometimes. If many times during a Josh mansplain in the future, I'm thinking that, and also there's a banana
and a banana,
and also if you've seen the mind meld that this is attached to George Jopez and Perry the Platypus. JPEG being rotated all together.
That's good. I mean, your mind's expanding. That's what that is. It's it's not just a banana anymore. It's
becoming
now
like a desktop explorer game.
It's becoming a desktop that someone hasn't like cleaned up in a long.
So my desktop. I didn't mean to. No, I'm outing myself.
Oh, okay.
I'm not mad at you.
I will say I'll out myself too. It looks organized. It's not. There are some random ass folders.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I do recommend watching it.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I think
a movie's good when you talk about the themes more
than the plot.
Yeah, because I mean it's like
I don't think I can make art like this. That's so simple that it's beautiful, but because I love everything I make, I try so hard that I put a lot of what our podcast is 5 hours fucking long.
Don't look at the timestamp.
Don't look at the timestamp. This one actually might be shorter because we got to get it out soon. But
yeah, true.
I don't know. I really adore people that are able to stylistically make art that is efficient and streamlined.
Yeah,
As I really admire that.
I agree.
Also, yeah, the style in this movie
is
filled chock full of you had a lot of references. Do your references.
Which references?
That you think the movie was referencing?
Well, okay, I do believe, and I did Google it.
All right.
I want to bring it. Sorry,
It's okay. Don't say sorry. You're fine.
Mr. Robot very clearly had an influence on this movie, I believe.
Yeah.
And the reason why...
Stop acting like I have a gun to your head.
No, okay, let me say it with more gusto, because I'm really happy that this movie is based off a little bit, not based off, but like has a lot of like Mr. Robot vibes to it. And the reason why is because I think Mr. Robot is a very well shot show, in my opinion.
Mhm.
And I think it's very well used here because a lot of the times it's not like quadrant like framing like it is in Mr. Robot, but it's like it's just like there's shots where like it's Clark and one like 5 pixels wide, and then it's just the back rooms. Like I think the back rooms as its own character,
Yes.
as its own space, gets the time and attention it deserves because it's shot very similarly to Mr. Robot. And I can recognize that this probably works a lot better for a lot more people.
Yeah.
Because of how like stylistically and like important the back rooms are in the movie. I can understand that, like, listen, I love the shot in Mr. Robot where it's the second season and every quadrant has a chain link fence before it's revealed that he's in jail. Yeah. But I mean, also, but then there's also like the shot of like the fires, like the money burning, and then it's just the fire and the building in the background. Yeah.
Well, I guess like
center framing too. I think
talked about how I do think some of those shots are trite. Yeah, and I think part of it is that it's a show where there's a lot more shots of it.
That's fair.
And there's a lot more time.
And this, because it's a movie, it's like every single detail has to be like on fucking point. So you gotta make it worth it. Yeah.
But I will admit, I have not seen the entirety of Mr. Robot, so I don't know if these things all individually say a different thing about the theme.
No, I understand. Yeah. So it's fair. I recognize that.
Yeah.
I will say another thing too. I do enjoy some of the central framing, which I do.
Yeah.
I don't know how much.
I do like that.
Yeah. I will say it is funny hearing Red Letter Media talk about it, where it's like, oh, center framing it for TikTok with Obsession.
Oh, wow.
Specifically.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Which part of me is a little bit like,
maybe.
I'm not. I mean, they literally made TikToks. Like, they literally fucking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know.
I don't know. I think.
In their sketch comedy group. Sorry, that's what I meant. But yeah.
Oh. What do you mean?
Curry Baker, whatever his name is.
Who's Curry Baker?
The guy who directed and wrote Obsession. That's what I'm talking about right now. Sorry. Like, he's originally from a comedy group.
Oh. And they make TikToks.
They make TikToks, or they make like comedy skits and then they transfer it over to TikTok. Like everyone, I assume, does now.
So it's probably some sort of like habit, like, or intentional.
I think it's probably still intentional. Yeah.
Okay.
Center, like in this movie, I feel like center framing sometimes can be very unsettling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're not. I mean, that's kind of an interesting evolution because we're beaten into our heads. Rule of thirds.
Roll thirds. 2/3 to the side, baby. Let's go.
Always got it. Maybe it's become a bit samey.
A little bit.
And so breaking it up is maybe good.
Yeah.
I will say though about the Mr. Robot thing is I think headspace like that is a tool.
Yeah.
And I can't say for sure that Mr. Robot uses it to its best ability because I know people say that about it, but when people describe it and they use their examples, I'm not sold.
Which, I mean, to be fair, it's one of those things where I do kind of feel like it's a hard sell.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where it's like, I don't know how to tell it to you without just being like,
watch the entire show.
Hey, you know how we did with On Cinema where we just watched 20 hours of footage to get one joke 15 seasons in?
Yeah.
Can you do that with Mr. Robot?
Yeah. And it's like, I guess I've seen like some of it and I don't know why the vibes for me are not hitting, but I'm sure it's a good show. A lot of people seem to like it.
Yeah. Bunch of hoity-toity motherfuckers.
Yeah, I guess maybe that's part of it. But I think the headspace in the Backrooms is a tool that is used well.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of my interpretation of it. It's not like Headroom is always bad.
No, and I would definitely not be bad faith and be like, Sarah believes this all the time. Like she fucking hates it, dude.
Did you have any other? I thought you said you had multiple.
Well, the other one too that I think is interesting is I do think symbiotically or like cyclically, I do think Severance probably has a little bit. Because Severance itself was based on like the Backrooms lore by itself.
Yeah.
And then like I assume Severance taking from that, and then Kane Parsons probably, watched Severance and is like, oh, that's an interesting way to show, this. I think that's also interesting. Like, I think that's kind of cool. It's like seeing an influence be influenced by something that you originally kind of had a hand in influencing.
I think that's pretty chill.
Yeah. I think those are the main ones. Those are like the two main things that like vibes that I got from it.
Kind of reminds me of like a Dwarf Fortress RimWorld vibe.
Yeah, where like originally Dwarf Fortress came out and that inspired RimWorld, and then Dwarf Fortress got like a graphical update to make it looks more like RimWorldy. Yeah, and I think that's I like that.
Yeah,
seeing that in media where it's like wear your like inspirations on your sleeve, Yeah,
and it feels friendly,
Yeah,
where we all grew up in this like capitalistic hellscape where if you want to be an artist, everyone tells you have to beat every single other artist, and then you become one and you talk to your artist friends and you are like, whether or not you internalize that or not, you kind of find out most people are chill. Yeah,
and it's like
yeah, there are some shitty ones, but I mean,
I also enjoy just making stuff.
Believe it or not, artists also love to consume art. That's kind of why they got in there in the first place.
Yeah, dude. Like, I don't know. Fucking, who doesn't love a good, like, I don't know, like, what is it? 100 Gex and like Charlie XCX, like, the hyper pop, whatever.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't want to give it to him, but like even like 303, like
like,
and then coming back now a little bit. I haven't listened to their new stuff, but
I didn't know they had new stuff.
I assume they have new stuff. I mean, they're on like
I
assume they've worked with XCX and 100 Gex or something.
I think
I feel I've seen them on TikTok, and I'm like,
they're always doing them festivals and and I keep seeing videos of like a 303 concert, let's go, and it's like 12 people under a tree.
Which honestly, that's also like, what is it? The All American Rejects, when they were like, we're just going to perform at people's houses.
That's, I mean, and you know what? The thing about that though, I do always think it's cool. That's one of those things I don't understand. It's like when people start pocket watching big YouTubers.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, you fell off, King. That's kind of how it feels.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know. Right. If you had to deal with Ticketmaster,
I wouldn't.
I'd make a Squarespace website and be like,
I'd make a fucking HTML static website
and just be like, listen, pay $20, we'll give you the address.
Use a shop widget.
I'm not even straight up. You don't even need a ticket. Just show up.
Mail you a thumb drive. I will mail you a burned CD.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
No, exactly, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Fuck it.
So yeah, I don't know. I think that is nice that like I always, as someone who's very meta.
Yeah.
I very much enjoy seeing...
We're both community fans. We love meta.
Yeah, so, meta, postmodern, modernism, modern, postmodern.
Yeah, dude, I really like the style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it's a really good movie. Please.
Good stuff.
Did you know he's only 20 years old?
He's only 20 years old? That's fucking crazy. But also, one thing I do really like is I feel like there's a lot of people dunking on younger people.
Fuck that. I mean,
I think sometimes is warranted. Like young adults, if they're being dipshits.
Listen, yeah, like you watch Streamer University and you see some of these assholes.
They're being assholes. And or just downright abusive. And I think also that's shitty. And they're adults, and they made those decisions.
Yeah, counter argument as well. There's adults that are older than them that are just as shitty.
Yeah,
you know.
But I think it becomes less like adult. I think it shouldn't be as much adult versus young, and it should be more let's uplift the people that are making good shit.
Yeah.
And then tell the people that are acting childishly, you're acting childishly.
Yeah.
Because, these generations are not monoliths, believe it or not.
No, I believe much like the Congress, everyone that works in Hollywood should be average age 83.
And I hate all I love you millennials. You're like most of our audience, so
yeah,
I can't not hate you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
my hands are tied.
Fuck.
I'm joking. I love you guys.
Yeah, you're one of the cool ones.
You're one of the cool millennials.
Yeah.
I've achieved my lifelong dream of making millennials like me. That shit never happened when I was a kid. I was always like, oh, my younger sister.
Yeah, my sisters were like fucking Gen Z.
Now these motherfuckers listen to me.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I won. Good shit, man.
Good shit. Anyway, ads?
Yeah, ads. Fuck yeah,
ads.
Welcome to the ad break.
Welcome.
Hey, are you enjoying this podcast so far?
I know I am.
Then you better like, comment, subscribe, hit the gosh darn bell, and hype the video if you're watching on YouTube.
Thank you.
And also rate us 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Thank you to Allie Barker, who always hypes in the comments.
Hell yeah. Fucking hype it up.
Hype it up.
Hype it up.
Yeah.
Also share it up.
I see you doing that every time. It's very nice.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Also, share it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Share it up, baby.
Share it up,
share
baby.
It up. Bring it up. Give it to your boss.
It sounds like
tell your
surf's
bosses.
up.
Yeah.
Shares up.
Shares up. Me when I'm working Wall Street. Anyways. Fucking sorry. And today's podcast.
Sell me a pen.
Sell me this fucking pen. Share up.
Share up.
But also, if you want to support the podcast financially, there's a couple ways to do it. We're going to start off this week with buymeacoffee.com/APWSTR.
Yeah.
If you want to, you can send a little one-time tip. It's $3 a coffee. You can send as many coffees as you like, and you can leave a message, and we'll read it on this podcast during this segment. Yeah. As long as it's not racist, homophobic, transphobic, has too much personal information, or is just like bad,
mean stuff.
Yeah.
We don't really get. Yeah.
Pay us to pay.
I'll take your money.
Give us your money, but then if you're like, fuck you.
It doesn't mean we got to read everything.
Exactly, yeah. But we have a couple coffees this week. Thank you all who sent.
Yeah.
Savannah C bought 3 coffees. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Hi again.
Hello.
Popping in again just to show some support while I've got extra funds.
Thank you.
I've talked about tidbits of farm life in previous coffees, and I suppose today is no different. Part of our ongoing community outreach has been TNR, Trap Neuter Release, for cats that establish groups in rural areas. To date, we've trapped and spayed/neutered 36 adult cats and over 150 kittens.
Hell yeah.
Sometimes kittens are easily socialized, and in those cases, we try our best to place them with a family versus releasing them into the colony they originated from.
Interesting.
Our current foster kitten, Dolly, is a prime example. I'll try to include a video message of her, but the feline residents are chaotic. She showed up at one of our usual farms actively seeking human interaction, and how could anyone tell her no?
Yeah.
We noticed she was limping and covered in scabs, and x-rays confirmed she has a broken pelvis and femur.
Oh, no.
The vet we saw thinks she was clipped by a vehicle.
Oh.
She's been recovering safely with us for about 3 weeks, and she's genuinely so awesome.
Oh.
It was a tough start, but I'm so relieved to see the progress she's made in such a little time.
Hell yeah.
Long story short, spay and neuter your cats, don't speed on dark roads, and if you clip a kitten with your vehicle and leave them to fend for yourselves, you're an a-hole.
I was gonna say, what a dick.
Yeah, fuck that, dude.
Whoever. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Thank you guys for your, everything, I guess.
No.
For being awesome, for being my favorite podcast, and for being here. Thank you.
Damn.
Glad to be here. And there is a video here.
I watched it. It's
I have
so
not watched
fucking
it.
cute.
Hold on. Let me. Everyone hold up.
Everyone hold on.
Josh has to watch a video.
Serious business.
Oh.
I know.
Oh.
It's
so cute.
I don't know how I got through that message without crying because it's so stinking
No,
cute.
yeah, it's so.
Dude, I was thinking too. I was like, it's got to be like. I mean, I know this isn't what it is like.
Yeah.
I was like, if you volunteer at an animal shelter, I just want to be the person at the animal shelter that socializes all the kittens.
Oh.
Or socializes all the cats.
No, I feel that.
Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just get these kids. I don't give a shit if they're hissing and scratching me.
Yeah.
I can fix
I'll
them. Make you
yeah.
love me. Let's go.
Damn it. Yeah. But thank you very much for that.
If I ever have time, if I ever don't have 5 million projects going on in the background,
you'll be at the animal shelter?
I'm going to be going to the animal shelter.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much, though. That's very
thank
nice.
you.
Yeah.
It's super cool that also I didn't know that it's safer to There's a lot of shame, I feel like, sometimes in like being like, I'm gonna scoop this kitten up. This kitten's mine now.
I get that.
Because it's like, oh, I don't want to separate this kitten from their mom, and their family. But it is nice knowing that it's probably better.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Like the care that you take with your cats, as long as you can give them good care.
Yeah, exactly.
Which, yeah.
Everyone at home, pet your cats right now.
Pet your cats right
pets,
now.
if you have them. Any pets.
Yeah. I freaking love cats, dude.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But thank you very much again for that coffee.
Yeah.
And final coffee comes from Minnie Maddie, who bought 5 coffees. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Got a bit of bonus because of my Sideways promotion. Whoop, whoop.
Ooh.
So passing some on to support my favorite podcast. A message to all listeners. You are enough. You are worthy. Never give up. We're all in this together. Lots of love to you both and everyone listening. Thank you.
Our fans are so stinking nice.
Fucking nice. You guys are doing shit.
Why? Like, I feel like a bunch of nice people showed up to look at the 2 crustiest, grumpiest motherfuckers.
We're really some like con artists. Yeah. Like, holy, we're grifters.
That's a bit much.
We're happiness grifters, Sarah.
We are 2 sour pickles.
I am a very sour pickle, especially on my worst days. I am. Yeah.
You have pickled yourself.
I have pickled myself a little bit, and I'm trying to get.
Which is why we're doing good media catch up August. You've watched too many bad movies.
And unironically, there was a Josh Mansplains that had to get cut because
I was like, what's the joke here? It sounds like just a really horrible movie for bad people.
I guess that you guys look into this if you want to. The joke was, wow, the dad from Psych is kind of an asshole and kind of bad at writing and directing. It might be a little racist.
It probably is.
It's a little,
probably a lot.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, this movie sucks ass.
Yeah, and then I was like,
like, I think it was like the 3rd or 4th Christian propaganda film.
Yeah, not gonna lie, it was not great.
I don't know how much more I can talk about Christianity in this way.
Yeah, so that's why now we're doing good media only.
Good media August.
And we pick it. Fuck it. We're just gonna
Well, plus also I think our friends, I will say the Backrooms. We watched the Backrooms because our friend was like, "Watch the Backrooms."
Please,
I watched
I want to talk about it. Yeah,
and I was like, "Oh yeah, I do want to watch that." I forgot. Yeah, and I'm like, "Oh shit, we gotta catch up, or else we're gonna fall behind the takes."
Yeah,
I will say I feel like I've fallen behind on the takes lately because I'm not on TikTok. I don't know what the hell's going on.
I'll be honest with you, I don't know what the takes are on TikTok anymore. I'm gonna be honest.
It's kind of nice though.
Yeah, I'm getting randos on my For You page that are like, this one video they have is 10 million views, and then every other one is just like...
That's sick, though. That's pure internet stuff.
That is pure internet, though. Yeah.
I hate watching a video, and then it's so good, and I really like it, and then I go and find out they were just doing the same thing over and over and over again.
Josh, don't put up our own TikTok. Josh,
put up our own TikTok,
don't do it.
Don't
do it.
Josh.
Don't look up TikTok APWSTR or Instagram. A podcast will save this.
Yeah.
But thank you very much for those coffees again. buymecoffee.com/APWSTR if you want support on a monthly or yearly basis, and also get access to exclusive content, early releases when we're able to do it, ad-free releases, so you don't have to worry about ads on whatever podcasting platform you're on, or YouTube, or
RSS feed.
RSS feed. Yeah, it's a whole ad-free RSS feed.
Yeah.
Check out patreon.com/APWSTR. You also get access to our Discord.
Yeah.
We have a Discord. It's a very loving community in there.
We fucked up with the book club. I don't know what's up with it. We're going to figure it out.
Yeah, we're going to try and get back on track with it. But other than that, there is still nice... People are chatting in there. There's a vent channel. People are very supportive. It's nice. Yeah.
That was good stuff.
So it's patreon.com/APWSTR. $1, $3, $5, and $10 tiers. At the $1 and $3 tier, you do get a free week trial.
It's pay what you want, by the way.
It's pay what you want. All these have the exact same stuff, except for the $5 and $10 tiers. You do get your name added at the end of the podcast, as well as inside the description, as a way of saying thank you for being so generous. Yeah. But that's patreon.com/APWSTR. We have merch. Fuck. I'm salesman Josh now. Yeah. We have a merch at apwstr.dashery.com. Please go check it out. There's apparel, there's accessories, other words that start with A that
stickers?
Are merch. Yeah, stickers.
Stickers?
A-sync stickers, yeah.
Pins.
Pins.
Magnets.
Magnets galore.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll be down in the description as well. We also have mutual aid links if you want to talk about that, Sarah.
Yeah, Palestine, Congo, Sudan, of course, are all in the links down below, as well as anti-ICE links, including links to red cards, which you can print out at home, that translate your rights that every human being has, regardless of if you're a citizen or not. If you're a human being and you're in the United States, you have constitutional rights that ICE cannot trample over to arrest you. And yeah, so they translate those from English into various languages, not just Spanish. So if you are, if you have loved ones that are immigrants or may deal with ICE because they're not only arresting immigrants, then you can go ahead and send them over to them and just inform them, because knowing is half the battle.
Yeah.
And a lot of times that knowing your rights will sometimes de-escalate these things.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's at least something that we can do to help people try and not get arrested by this horrible organization.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, please check that out. That's inside of our link tree. Everything is inside of our link tree. Yep. It'll be linked down below. Enjoy the rest of the episode, and we'll see you at the red segment.
This is r/fishing-for-beginners.
The fuck are you talking about, though, dude? What are you talking about?
Watching a giant bass eat a muskrat completely changed how I think about topwater fishing.
The fuck's a muskrat, too? I actually don't know what a muskrat is.
It's like a large-ish animal. Completely changed how I think about topwater fishing. Maybe not large.
How big is a muskrat? I'm trying to picture it, because now I'm just thinking of like...
No, not large at all. But for a fish.
That's an animal.
Yeah.
That's a fucking animal.
No, that is an animal, yeah. Yeah. So anyway, I have to read this.
Yeah, no, read it, please.
Watching a giant bass or bass eat a muskrat completely changed how I think about topwater fishing.
Okay.
I was bank fishing tonight and saw what looked like a muskrat swimming across the pond. It wasn't panicking or anything. It was just cruising along at a steady medium pace, making its way farther from the bank. It made it about halfway across when I heard the loudest slurp I've ever heard.
Do fish slurp? I guess. I mean, they have mouths, right? I guess slurping's a part of comes with the
mouth.
Comes with your Xbox. Yeah. It comes free with your fucking.
Free with your fucking. Okay, the muskrat instantly disappeared underwater. From what I could tell, a giant bass or bass, whatever you prefer at home, came up and absolutely smoked it. I know it probably watched the muskrat leave the bank and followed it out before committing, but seeing that completely changed how I think about topwater fishing. I've always focused on throwing topwater close to the bank, but after watching that, it made me realize those big fish are willing to hunt all the way out in open water too. Has anyone else witnessed something like this? It was honestly one of the wildest things I've ever seen while fishing.
Has anyone else wondered that, oh fuck, a fish can eat me? Oh fuck, I'm not safe on this boat anymore.
A fisherman sees that and goes, I should be over there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's fucking insane.
That's where the fucking real shit is.
That's how I know I'm not a fucking fisherman.
Dude.
Because if I saw that, I'd be I gotta get out of here.
I'm going to fucking leaving. Die. Yeah.
That's terrifying. I'm not even scared of most shit. I'm really not.
There is something that, and you know what part of it I think too is like the idea of like a creature of any kind in water just like getting like taken in.
Yeah,
like
what do you think
fucking...
the slurps? I'm sorry, misophonia people.
Yeah.
You want to maybe go forward a minute?
I thought it would just be a gulp, like a
gulp.
yeah, like Goofy. Yeah.
No, make the slurp sound. Make the slurp sound. Go.
Yeah, actually, you know, I kind of think it would be like a.
That's so quiet, though. I would think it's like. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
All right, you can come back.
You can come back. Yeah.
Misophonia people.
Thumbs up for you're good. You're safe.
Thumbs up. You're good. Now, misophonia. Yeah. Sorry.
That's. I mean, I do feel like with fear of water. Just in general, like, you know, being in the ocean and just like...
A lot of that is fear of the unknown. But this is...
Oh, I know.
No, that's known.
That's known.
That's, yeah.
If my foot is in the water, it's some fish is going to start slurping on my feet.
Start slurping on my toesies.
And they're not even going to pay me?
Dude, you look
That's
down.
Fucked up.
You look down in the ocean, you're walking with your loved one in the ocean, and you look down and a fish is slurping on your little toesies.
That's
your little toesy
fucking horrible.
Fucking shit,
Do you think that would raise or lower your WikiFeet score? The knowledge that your feet are slurpable.
I guess it's like, I mean, I don't think they're going to wear and tear my feet.
I mean, yeah.
You know what
but
I mean?
Like, does it change the desirability is my question.
I guess, do you think people are fish? Because I don't think we have the same intentions.
That is true.
Maybe
You're
we
right.
do.
Maybe we do. I don't know. What are these fish up to?
What are these fish up to?
Someone should interrogate these fish.
What's going on? Anyway, top
we keep
comment.
capturing them when we don't even talk to them. That's fucked
That's
up.
fucked up.
It's fucked up. We
It's
should
fucked
get
up.
some knowledge out of these people, or the fish that were gutting and killing and eating.
Top comment is closest I've seen was a northern pike eating a duck. Saw a baby loon get eaten this summer. Parents calling for it to come back.
Nature is. That's so.
Oh my god. I've successfully caught bass or bass using a whopper plopper. I don't know what that
What the
is.
fuck
I
is
don't know
that?
what that is. It might be like a fucking, like, they named silly names for their lures.
But now I'm
and
thinking of like a Burger King
jigs.
Whopper just like covered in worms. Just.
like you leave it out.
Yeah, you just leave it out for a day or two and you're like, oh, fish are going to love this.
I've successfully caught bass or bass using a whopper plopper quite far from the shore, i.e. fishing from my kayak. They move outwards as the temps go up. Using a fish finder, I see they and other fish move out to 30 to 50 feet depending on how hot it is during summer. So just advice.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not here to learn. I guess I am here to learn. I'm here to learn that I should be afraid, and I should be very fucking afraid.
I will say, like, a while back, I wanted to get into fishing, and then realized very quickly that if I caught something, I would not be able to.
What the fuck am I going to do with it?
Like, I wanted to catch and release, and then I read up about catch and release, and I was like, oh, that's kind of shitty. To just, like, traumatize the fish and then throw it back. It's kind of fucked up.
Here's what it's like
just
not being in
a
water.
little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are ways to do it, but I didn't want to harm the fish.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I can just admire from afar. That's okay.
That's fair. Yeah.
And then I was like, well, then if I caught it, I would have to kill it. And I was like, well, how the fuck do I kill a fish? And I was looking up the most humane way to kill a fish. And I think at the time I found out it was this Japanese way of killing fish where you have a spike and you like behind and it like kills them immediately.
Okay.
It also makes them taste good.
Oh.
Because they're not thrashing as much. So they don't,
like they're not releasing stress like
yeah,
hormones or something.
Like when we move our joints, we release shit from our joints.
Yeah.
From our bones, I think, or something. And lactic acid, that's what it is.
Oh, that makes sense.
Lactic acid, that's what makes your joints hurt when you move around. And so they release a lot of that and it makes them taste not as good. So lots of people, when they don't want to kill a fish, they just they take a fish and they throw it in like an ice bucket and they freeze them to death.
Jesus Christ.
But it's very easy to just take them out and just put them in a thing and then just close it and not think about it.
Yeah. God.
And I'm like, okay, I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know if I got the...
Yeah, I don't know if I have the fucking stones to do that shit. So I was like, all right, well, never mind. But I subscribed to a lot of fishing subreddits.
And now you're getting like this like residual like
just people talking about fishing, and I love it. I love it. I love hearing about their fishing exploits because it's 90% of the time it's photos of water being like, can I fish here? And then people responding with, yes, it's water. There's probably fish in there. If there's
fish in there, yeah.
It's just like photos of like really muddy water and we're like, do you see any fish in here? And then people being like,
probably.
Maybe. I don't know.
Only one way to find out.
You are the only person who can tell.
Hey, bud, you're in charge of your own life. You got to take that first step.
It's also some of the most haunting posts I've ever seen in my life. Like there was one where I think a fish ate a whole seagull and they caught this fish and I think it was a bass or a bass that was really huge. And they like, you catch it along the lip, right?
Yeah.
So they were taking out the thing because I think it got caught or something, and they looked down and it's just a bird, like a half-eaten bird. I think that, and I was like, that's fucking so metal, dude. That's fucking sick.
Christ, dude.
That's crazy.
We gotta start a new business that's surf and turf, but only when the turf was eaten by the surf. Yeah, exactly.
Yes, dude.
See, this is my $1 million.
A turducken.
A turducken. Yeah. But like nature's turducken.
Or a fish duckin.
A fish duckin.
Yeah.
But like pre-prepared.
Like by God.
Like at Costco. Yeah. Caught some shit like fucking Nature's Bounty, you know? Just
yes. Stardew Valley ass.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy.
Anyway, Anyway, just a fun one.
That's a fun one. That's fun. Yeah, solved it. And now Josh's turn. Now Josh's turn to bring it down, y'all. Okay, so this is unpopular opinion.
Okay, hell yeah.
And I feel like this one I agree with.
Yeah.
But there's a little detail that makes me go like, what are you doing?
A lot of these are that.
Yeah. You know, so I want you to figure out
find the detail.
Yeah, find the detail.
I'm gonna find a different detail. I know it. We're gonna disagree.
We'll agree on at least one thing, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
r/unpopular opinion. Miami is awful.
I don't know.
I feel like I've never been, so I don't have a say in this.
I've been. It was all right.
All right. I feel like there's shit to do in Miami.
I haven't been for a long time. I bet if you live there,
probably sucks.
But if you're there for like college or a vacation, it's great.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's fair.
It's like most cities in Florida.
Almost all of them.
Other than Naples, where it's bad all the time.
All the time, yeah. Which I will say, I do
Unless
believe
you're old and rich. Yeah.
I will say, I do know Miami turned red, so like it's kind of...
Oh, okay, maybe it's really bad. Yeah.
All right. Miami is awful. End of post now. Miami is just a worse LA with even more manosphere assholes, obnoxious influencers, and dirty beaches. It has zero history or culture of its own, and it just steals parts of better cities, but adds a layer of tackiness in MAGA that just makes it an awful place to be. There's a reason that 90% of things to do in Florida are in Orlando.
Whoa. Okay, buddy. Yeah. Okay. Okay, buddy. Is it crazy that as soon as you said Orlando, I was like, this guy's racist?
Honestly, you know, by that point, I do get it. Yeah. And that's the detail that I think kind of
I was like, no culture. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous.
I was like, what do you mean? No culture. And I know you said
the mouse? It's not in Miami.
I'm used to a mouse being here. Yeah. What the fuck? I mean, wow, huh? That's such a specific person.
Yeah. It's weird that like you're smart enough to realize that there's manosphere and MAGA is bad and annoying.
But you're dumb enough to not open your like, fucking
however,
eyes.
Orlando's epic. Epic sauce. I love I-4.
Listen, I think I've grown up on Orlando.
Same. I've lived in the Orlando metro area my entire life. I do love it here.
Yeah, and you lived in the shittier part.
I lived in Kissimmee, which is apparently so well known that like there was the Housewives of Orlando in the commercial.
Really? Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a parody series.
Oh, cool.
And in the commercial, like some guy says to it,
cool.
Some guy says like if you want to keep that attitude, you go back to Kissimmee. And I was like, fuck. Is it that? Do people know about it? Which, to be fair,
I will say though, like people around here, you'll say like, I think I have to move back to Kissimmee, and people will be like,
oh fuck,
oh no, or like St. Cloud, like that area, because it is cheaper to live there, but it also is far away from anything.
I will say, at least with Kissimmee, it's like a north track. I think St. Cloud's the one that's like on the right side of the big like lake.
Yeah.
And that one's harder to get to, I say, as someone who did Uber Eats, so maybe that's just like... Yeah.
But it is also like, at least when I was looking at places to live, the cheaper area. You know?
I mean, yeah, it makes sense, because...
But I will say, like, as the this is so boring. I just had a realization. This is
a Florida podcast right now.
I know, and I know that we deserve to be able to talk about Orlando like LA people talk about LA.
Yes.
But I hate listening to LA people talk about LA, and I just have an awareness of somebody from a different location being like, who fucking cares?
Yeah.
I do not care what is happening on the 501. Holy shit, or that you have to go to LAX later. I don't fucking stop talking about driving. Oh my god.
Dude, it rains and everyone freaks the fuck out. Yeah.
Oh, don't say that. They're gonna be crazy about that. They're gonna be like, we're fine when it rains. We're fine.
Prove it.
Take a video of you outside when it rains.
Yeah.
Prove it. Anyway,
rain is that thing that you only go into when like you just confess you need to confess your love, and
even then you're like, I can't record here. It's raining.
Yeah,
we'll just get a rain machine later.
Yeah, exactly. I want to control everything.
That's why I live in LA. I'm God. Anyway, fucking okay. Miami, like, I don't know. I haven't been there. I haven't been to Miami beaches. I don't know.
Yeah.
I went when I was a teen, so many years ago as well, where it probably was before it flipped red. I believe that there's a lot of MAGA people there.
Oh,
and
100%.
I 100% believe there's a lot of manosphere people there.
Yes.
Especially. Like, I mean, and I've met lots of people from Miami that are MAGA manosphere people that are young, that suck ass, and I would never like to speak to them ever again. And I really disliked being around them at all.
Yeah.
So I get that, but I don't think you could say that Miami has no culture.
I agree. I do agree with that. I think you're
and I think there's a big problem with Floridians being around culture that isn't Disney. And it isn't American culture.
Or golfing, yeah.
Or golfing or whatever. And well, golfing itself is kind of like a fucked up, like ignoring indigenous peoples that are here in Florida and ignoring the influence of the Caribbean on Florida as well.
Yeah.
And I think that's really dumb.
No, I agree with that, yeah.
Because like Florida culture is not just Florida man punched a gator high on bath salts or whatever. No, Florida culture is heavily influenced by Caribbean culture and has a lot, owes a lot to Haitians, Dominicans, Cubans.
And I remember like even living in Kissimmee, like I feel like there's a very large like Hispanic population.
I've lived in 2 places my whole life, and that's Atlanta and Orlando. And Orlando, I feel like I have experienced a lot more diversity, which is crazy because it's a smaller city.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
But I mean, yeah. And also I didn't live in Atlanta for too long. So, but I mean, you know, I think there's a lot of beauty there and I think we ignore it and it's based on like a refusal to acknowledge indigenous people. And I think that's ridiculous.
I agree with that. Yeah.
And so I think you're right in just you don't like MAGA people. And
you don't like maybe like the gentrification. Like there's better words for it, like gentrification. Because I can recognize that like it does feel like in the way that Miami is at least portrayed in like media and or like I don't know, like Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out and it's like, you know, it's like the influencer type, you know.
They better include a lot more shit though. Because there's a lot more shit that you can talk about as well.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's a lot of, I don't know, but also you just have to acknowledge America gets a lot of the Caribbean and South America wrong, as well as Mexico wrong.
Yeah.
Because America is very racist. So you know, it's one of those things. It doesn't mean we have to deal with it. I think we should all be. I mean, some of also the wokest people I know are from here because they grew up either being a part of these cultures, and being born here, or like Maxwell Frost. Yeah.
Like shit, I he was a classmate technically, like
of you. Yeah. You went to high school with Maxwell Frost.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. I think a lot of the like sort of people that I really admire for the way that they understand at least like social politics come from here.
Yeah.
Because we've all had to grow up around other like other communities and learn about their cultures and things.
Yeah, and I think also inherently in Orlando there is like I feel like a class consciousness because everyone works in tourism basically. And it's like also it's so easy to find the line between this is Dr. Phillips, this is everywhere else. God. Yeah.
There's actually a guy I follow on Instagram that is from here that talks about a lot of the redlining and that happened in Orlando that caused like the Paramore area and like the Pine Hills area of being largely and like Rosemont being like largely black neighborhoods that have been disenfranchised. And it's honestly really interesting to see the culture and the history of Orlando and how it has disenfranchised black citizens. and civilians. It's crazy. I
Yeah.
gotta find his.
Yeah.
I will. If we do, I'll put it in the description down below.
Okay,
I'll find
that's
it
fair.
later.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, I agree with that. Yeah.
So I don't know. I think you can't go, especially if you're from Orlando. You can't go to other cities and be like, "Fuck this city."
The city sucks.
And of course, Miami's trying to be LA. Every big city's trying to be LA or New
Except
York.
for New York is the only one where it's like, fuck you. Don't fucking.
Like the fuck? I don't know. I want to know what your opinion on Tampa is.
Yeah, what's your opinion
What's
on
your
Tampa?
opinion on Tampa?
Dude, there was a Third Eye Blind concert that I found out about recently.
And I was like, oh no, I want to go see Third Eye because we've had good experiences.
And then I said, oh, it's in Tampa.
And I was like, never mind, I'm good.
I don't want to fucking go there. Are you shitting me?
And it's like, it's a good, it was where Creator Clash 2 was. And I liked that.
Yeah.
Oh, the same
both
one?
of them. Yeah, both. One of them was at the university and the other one was at the hockey arena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, which arena was the Third Eye Blind concert at?
The amphitheater. The Florida Midland Credit Union Amphitheater.
So we've never been there.
You and I have never been there. I've been there.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
It's right next to the Hard Rock Casino and Hotel.
I thought it was at the place where Creator Clash 2 was.
No.
Okay.
However, that's downtown Tampa, and fuck that.
Yeah, that was like, okay, I'm good. I don't want to deal with the parking.
Run the Jewels went there too, and I was like, I don't.
It sucks though, because I have been and I've had like the best. This is my thing too. When I went to Miami as a teen, it was for Viola Fest. When I was a teen and I was really into viola, I was invited to this place.
Yeah.
Because Miami is one of the best like high school private schools for classical music called New World, where like people that from Juilliard will go and teach there.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So it's like a really highfalutin place. It's hard to get into. And the viola professor from Stetson, which is a private university in Orlando, who I knew from a previous Viola Fest, invited me specifically to go to Viola Fest in Miami. And so we went because it's like, I don't know how long Miami is, like a drive.
It's like 3 hours.
Yeah, like 3. It was like
3
a
to
day
4
trip,
hours,
you know? And so we drove down there and we did Viola Fest, and it was the most intimidating experience I've ever fucking experienced in my life. But it was really cool. And they like let us walk around for lunch. So we walked around Miami, and this guy that was just yelling in the street, it was like yelling at us and was like, "Hey, you look like you're not from here." And we were like, "Oh no, we're being accosted in the street by a man." And he was like, "What are you doing?" And we were just like, "We're looking for a place to eat." And he goes, "Oh, go in here.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Go eat lunch in here."
I do think it is funny though to be like at Universal or something and like yell at someone's like, "What the fuck are you doing here?"
We just were like,
this is we don't people visit all the time.
Yeah, we were just
know.
fucking terrified. And so then, and it was like immediately like, "Oh, okay."
Okay.
Like very friendly. And it was like, "Yeah, go in here and eat here is the best place to eat."
Yeah.
And it was this place that we definitely would not have eaten in. It was like a hole in the wall place.
Oh yeah.
We walk in, nobody there. I think I had to go to the bathroom and they were like, "You have to go upstairs to another location."
Awesome.
And also here's the key. And the key had like was connected to a gigantic plank of wood because I guess people had stolen their key.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. So I did that. And I just walked through these completely empty ruins, which if you've ever been to any kind of place in the Caribbean, also, I've been to other places. I was in St. Martin's, I think, or maybe St. Thomas. I don't remember. I might have been St. Martin's, where I was in a restaurant there also as a teen from like a cruise or something. And we were walking through in the place. It was like the Backrooms.
Yeah.
But like it had like a Caribbean flair to it. And we were just like walking around and there was just like sand everywhere on these like tile, like mosaic floors. We were walking and we thought it was like a restaurant, but we couldn't tell because St. Martin's is like half French, half Spanish.
Oh yeah.
So we did no idea what language was going on. So we were walking around and then just a very nice person showed up and was like, "You guys want to eat dinner?" And we were like, "Yes,
please."
And then she like sat us down and it was a similar experience at this other place. And then it was like the best food I've fucking ever eaten in my life.
Yeah.
And then we left that place in Miami and the guy was still outside and he was like, what did I say? And we were like, yeah, it was really good.
Yes.
And it was like, all right, y'all have a good day. And it was just like, not a problem.
That's nice.
We're like, okay, chill.
Chill, dude. Hell
So I've
yeah.
had one nice experience in Miami. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's not a MAGA hellscape.
No, yeah.
But that there's probably other nice things in Miami.
Like, I would like to visit Miami at some point.
I
like,
think we
take the
would
Bright
love
Line.
it. Yeah.
I do know that there's a Spotify place there.
Oh,
and I don't know
yeah.
if we would be allowed to go.
I would love to record a place at the Spotify.
I don't know if they have studios there in Miami. It's only in New York.
Spotify, you ever get studios in Miami? I'm gonna go get
Our
we're
contact
doing
at
that.
Spotify, who for sure listens to
Absolutely
who is legally
episode.
required to listen to every single second on the off chance a moment like this happens.
Yeah,
Get those SM7Bs out. All right.
we're coming.
I know you got them.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's more like MAGA has, like with a lot of Florida, just because Trump has made Florida his home base.
Yeah.
MAGA has infected Florida.
Yeah.
For sure.
No, that's like, I think that's where Mar-a-Lago is, like,
Yeah.
that area. So it's not surprising. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't think this is true, but it feels like a place where Andrew Tate would get extradited from.
Well, oh, dude, I watched this TEDnavision video about like the weirdest places to go eat.
Yeah.
And he goes,
20 of them were in Florida.
2 of them were.
Close.
But like one of them was like the PB&J burger.
Oh yeah, and it's like, that's just,
We know this because of Beth's Burger Bar here in
that's
Orlando.
pretty common. Yeah.
It's just pretty common. But he went to Destin, and he went to Bud Puckers is the name of it. And he was like, and it's all alligator themed. And I was looking at it, and it just looked like one of the mini golf places on the I-Drive.
Yeah, where it's
I was
like,
they have an alligator show? And I'm like, oh, yeah.
yeah, sounds about right.
They had a lot of alligators.
Okay.
Like, I
hey.
think the mini golf place that I'm thinking of has like 6. But
yeah,
I mean,
rookie numbers. Yeah.
rookie numbers. But I'm like, okay, yeah, it's kind of normal-ish. Like, he just kind of went to.
Gonna leave Florida. There's
There's nothing else like
nothing else like it. God
Fuck,
damn
man.
it. Sorry, but yeah.
But and then he had like alligator tail bites or something, and he
Damn.
said the same thing everybody says about it. It tastes like rubbery chicken.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, yeah.
Cool. Sounds about right. I haven't tried alligator. I'm not gonna kill God's beautiful creature like that. No.
Yeah, you do love alligators. I haven't had it either. I mean, they sell alligator also though in New Orleans, like
Yeah,
Asian
but we're
places.
Florida,
Yeah,
and
So
that's-
alligator.
So alligator. Even though we don't have the most alligators, Georgia does.
it probably tastes better in New Orleans if I'm honest.
Probably.
I haven't had any seafood in Florida that has knocked my
Beaten New
socks
Orleans,
off
yeah.
as much as I have had in New Orleans.
That's true. Yeah, they got a patent on that shit.
They
Yeah.
do really.
Yeah.
Anyway, but Destin is like a horrible
Don't go.
MAGA place as well. Go if you're on vacation. It's great for vacation, but
Bad for everything
live there.
else. Yeah.
because it's everyone there sucks hats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus, man.
Anyway,
Solved it.
except for you, viewer.
If you live there, frantically looking at the analytics to see if Destin is a major player in the.
I mean, I feel like if you're from Florida, you hate us anyway.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we
Because you ain't us.
because you ain't us. Because you ain't us.
Unis anus? No, yeah.
All right. This is mildly infuriating.
Awesome.
I don't know why we're backloading the Am I the Assholes? You know what I mean?
Yeah. You'll get your fucking vegetables
You'll get 'em
first.
when you want.
I will say all the
rest.
rest of mine I think are Am I the Asshole?
Oh,
so
okay.
you guys are okay.
All
Stop fucking you. There's timestamps down below. Not my fault you can't click a fucking button.
They got sent to the Crucible. We did get a comment. That was someone that was like, I must have not understood what this podcast is about because now you're still talking about Universal. ZZZZ.
And then also I was on TikTok live last week and someone asked, how do I unfollow?
I mean, listen, maybe it's cringe and boomery or unk, as the kids are saying.
Yeah.
You don't have to announce your departure. This is
It's
not an
okay.
airport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Yeah. Motherfucker. Anyway, this is mildly infuriating. Trying to ask someone what they do for work while online dating. So this is a conversation.
Okay.
I am going to do the
Oh, okay, cool.
dude
Good.
voice, but I'm not trying to say this guy's stupid.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Okay. It starts off with his
Okay.
like reaction to what she said earlier, which we don't know. Nice. I do mathematics, and we are close by. Are you a teacher? No assessments.
What?
So to put it simply, you create math tests? I do the statistics on the back end.
Is this a AI that's in a loop of itself?
It sounds like AI, doesn't it? It really is like two AIs talking to each other because I don't understand what anything is going on.
Yeah, nothing's making any fucking sense so far.
At what level? I am not a teacher.
What
are you talking about? I understand, but is there a specific level that you do statistics for? Yes, upper levels of statistics.
What the fuck does that mean? You can know all the math in the world. If you can't carry a conversation, that's a soft skill you need, my guy.
It's not like stats is at a 3rd grade level. So I'm confused on what you were trying to ask? Question mark? You're confused.
You're fucking confused. This conversation's a nightmare.
I was just trying to understand what you do for work so I could get to know you better. I don't think quote-unquote mathematics, quote-unquote assessments, and quote-unquote statistics on the back end are self-explanatory answers you seem to think them to be.
Yeah.
This felt more like a game of 21 questions than a conversation. Honestly, I wish you luck. Here's my personal gripe. Then OP posts a screenshot of her asking Google Gemini... What does someone mean when they say their job is mathematics assessments? And I don't mean like OP Googled.
No, like actually used AI, like genuinely went to Gemini.
In the little chat bot.
Oh,
at the top. And then I guess Google Gemini's response is people working in mathematics assessments design, develop, and evaluate math tests. They work for educational publishers. This is bullshit, by the way, because we still don't know what he does.
Yeah.
Or they do. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, the body of the post is, maybe it was not asking the right questions, but why do I need to ask a half dozen questions anyways and result to asking Google when they could have just taken 1 minute to write a complete sentences explaining their seemingly niche job?
I mean, yeah. Which I feel like...
And all of the Reddit comments are like, no, you don't understand. He does upper level statistics. He does big math.
Big boy math.
Big boy math for a big boy man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, it's not... It's not fucking... I feel like I can't just say podcaster without having 20 asterisks afterwards to be like... Okay, so, I host, I talk, I fucking...
Sometimes it's easier to just say podcaster, though, and just tank the oral loss of podcaster.
That is fair.
Yeah, because it's regardless of what it is, if we say podcaster, and we all, what's your podcast about? It's like relationship stuff. They're gonna think...
It's a comedy podcast for me and my best friends, just...
I'm only your best friend?
And lover. You didn't let me finish my sentence. My lover. My lover in the night.
My lover in the night.
Or my partner and I. That's what the actual word I would use.
Yeah.
I think it's just funny, though, to say best friends.
We're ex-cops.
Yeah. Your Honor.
Your Honor.
I do think saying best friend, though, does give it like, so it's like a drinking beer with your friend podcast. I think that would be...
those podcasts. Can you imagine if every episode... At the beginning, we were like, all right, what are you drinking?
Yeah, what are you drinking, man?
I love those, dude.
But no, I get it. You gotta take the oral loss. Yeah.
Or you just make up a job.
That's true.
That's
we can
boring.
Say some bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah. Which you can't say accountant anymore because people know that means sex work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Must be real bad being a real accountant.
Like, I know.
Yeah.
I'm like an accountant for real.
I just started saying I'm a sex worker.
I'm a sex worker.
Oh, you do big boy maths.
Can you do my taxes? Not that kind of stuff. I do
weird stuff.
I do the weirder stuff.
I do the weird stuff.
Yeah.
401ks. Retirement.
I don't work
planning.
on retainer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I work for retainer. You know what I'm fucking saying?
Oh, shit.
I hardly know her. I don't know what the fuck is this. Sorry.
Suck out your retainer from your mouth.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't.
You gotta communicate. You gotta learn how to communicate.
Yeah, right. Like, I don't know. I do agree that like you should like be able to form like a complete sentence that explains like
I think I also chose this one because I have interacted, and it's most often it's with men, but it's like willingly leaving out information to confuse you.
To like try and have like some weird control over the conversation.
And I guess it's not just men, but it is multiple. Like, I don't know. I hate. It is a pure. It's like, it's not somebody that. I guess it's not like a horrible thing that a person does. It's not like an unforgivable thing, but it's a surefire way of making me be like, I don't like you. You know what?
Yeah.
I want to do other stuff.
I agree with that.
I'd rather talk to people that I understand.
And will actually care to get to know me. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, I've just learned over the years, if I spend more time, like if I ask Google Gemini, what the fuck does this person mean? I'm spending way too much time on trying to figure out what this person was what this puzzle was this person was trying to give me.
Yeah, and like, I don't know.
Make me feel bad.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's like, I feel like, if you're trying, especially if you're just starting to get to know someone, it's like, even like, and I think at any point it's kind of weird. I feel like if even now I was like, or like you were like, hey Josh, what are you doing right now? I'm like, just some video stuff.
Yeah, I mean, my reaction legitimately is like, okay.
End of conversation.
Like, fine, I guess you don't want to tell me.
Yeah.
I'll just assume you're jerking off and I'll go to the other room. Sure, man, whatever. You do whatever you want.
Yeah, it's like, be specific, you know?
Yeah, yeah. It's, if you're going to be like that, I think you just have to give, like, you have to have a sense of a shamelessness, maybe.
Yeah.
Of just like, you know what? Other people are just going to assume what I'm doing if I'm not going to tell them. But then there is an opposite of I'm telling you too much.
Yeah, there is a fine line, I think.
And it's hard, I think, as a neurodivergent person who has been peer-reviewed autism, and also my psychiatrist is like, probably, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
That sucks. I hate those invisible lines.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, what do I do? But I think the answer is you just do whatever.
Yeah, whatever you're
comfortable with.
Yeah, and you'll find someone that's also comfortable with it. I do think I err on the side of like, I would like to know more. Yeah. What do you mean look at the timestamps? What do you mean look at how long this podcast is?
And I think that's why we both get annoyed at people that are just refusing to give more information.
Yeah.
And why maybe especially when we're overwhelmed.
Yeah.
We're closer to jump to anger.
Fucking
what are you talking about?
Jesus.
Why can't you just be clear?
Yeah.
I'm always thinking of Simple Man by Leonard Skinner.
Yeah.
Be simple. Type of man.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Solved it, I think.
I think so.
Talk to people.
Talk. Sometimes it's valuable to be someone that is easily understood, I guess. Or just accept some people are going to misunderstand you.
Yeah.
If you're not willing to become someone that wants to be understood.
Yeah. Have confidence in your lack of understandableness. Yeah.
Two values there.
Two values, yeah.
No.
Am I wrong? 2 of my younger coworkers, 28 male and 30 male, cursed me, 60 male, out when I asked to Raincheck plans we'd made to play pickleball together.
It's always about pickleball.
Always about fucking pickleball.
I'm starting to think pickleball is the center of all these problems.
Honestly, probably. We gotta ban pickleball in our schools.
What's going on in the pickleball community?
It's called pickleball, and your kids are doing it.
Are your grandparents doing it?
It's called The Villages. I'm posting this from a throwaway. Okay, sorry. This is how I know this is written by a 60-year-old. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm posting this from a, quote, throwaway account because I know they both use this website and I don't want this coming back to work. At this point, things are uncomfortable enough. For context, I, 60 male, am a lifelong bartender and proud of it, and both of these guys are newbie bartenders that I trained up over the last few years. The two of them met on the job, with D, 30 male, starting a couple years before Dumb, 28 male. D and Dumb, yeah.
Okay.
Am I wrong? They're good friends now, and I like working with them separately, but they do get a bit loud and excitable when they're together. When they met, they seemed to hate each other for months. Then all of a sudden, they were inseparable, which goes to show how emotionally volatile these two are.
Okay.
Anyway, over the last year or so, they seemed to grow up a bit. We had some more mature conversations, and I began to enjoy their company. It was also around this time that I got more serious about pickleball and wanted to really build it into my weekly routine. At this point, I was only playing with a few of my former coworkers once a month. That's when I had the bright idea of inviting these two numbnuts to the court with me.
Okay, Grandpa. All right.
They both blew it out of proportion immediately, acting really excited, even though it would be both of their first times.
Okay.
Usually D is more reserved, but they just feed off of each other. I could tell that they weren't taking it seriously, which bothered me a little bit, but I chose to give them a chance.
Okay.
Even though I work late with Dumb on Saturday nights, we planned to play on a Sunday afternoon. They started a group chat called Pickle Bros, where the jokes continued.
Sick.
When I tried to explain the rules and standard court expectations, the conversation dried up.
Oh.
They kept insisting that it would be fun regardless to spend time together, which is frustrating me a bit because I wanted to improve my game with serious players. At that point, I knew we were on separate wavelengths, but I thought one Sunday couldn't hurt. The night before we were going to play, Dumb and I had a great shift together. It was very busy, but we knocked it out of the park, I thought. He drank way less than usual and honestly seemed almost sober by the end of the shift. This was new for me and I appreciated it. With Dumb sober and handling so much himself, I let myself off the leash a bit more than I usually would. To be completely honest with you, I was a little wobbly counting the drawer after our shift. Once Dumb got tipped out, he left and I stayed behind to lock up and pour myself a light nightcap.
Oh my God.
That turned into 2 and possibly more afterward. I honestly don't remember leaving and barely remember texting the boys from my couch at some point. I may not have expressed my feelings that well, but I tried to tell them that their comments about pickleball had really upset me over the last few days, and that the game was becoming something more serious to me than they could understand or relate to, since they're fundamentally unserious people. Considering how they act at work, I didn't expect that to surprise them. Rather than cancel the plan completely, I even asked if we could rain check for some other time.
Why would they want to hang out with you again after saying that?
You guys are dumb and stupid.
And you're fundamentally... You cannot understand my understanding of pickleball on the same level because I see you joke around at work sometimes where apparently you're drunk all the time.
Yeah, so like...
There are many other deeper problems at work, but I'm mostly shocked that you said this to people that you think are friends?
Yeah.
Question mark?
Question mark? Nah, these two numbnuts are just...
All right. Also, you're calling them dumb. Like, that's weird.
Yeah, D and dumb is already crazy. Yeah. Let me tell you, when I woke up the next day, I could not believe my eyes. Dumb had responded at around 4 or 5 a.m., going on and on about how he was hurt and disappointed and trying to be friendly. I could understand that, but then he became rude and cursed at me, saying, "Fuck you," a couple times. It was a whole crybaby spiel that I had felt proved my point. D responded the next morning and he was very rude as well, accusing me of, quote, throwing stones when I live in a glass house. He put on a whole show about how I wouldn't like receiving that message from him, and I'm not editing this at all, blah, blah, blah. Even if I didn't phrase it to the best, they ignored what I said just to be mad. D even insulted my appearance. I didn't want to engage any further with the immaturity, so I deleted the group chat then and there and did not respond. It's been about 3 weeks and our shifts together are absolutely killing me. Neither of them speak to me at all like they used to. It feels stiff and honestly like they're punishing me for not being another numbnut. Word hasn't reached our managers and I doubt it ever will. They both know I have things I could share about them too. I got blackmail on these fuckers. Sorry.
What the fuck, dude?
Hold on. What is it? Word hasn't reached out to our managers and I doubt it ever will. They both know I have things I could share about them too, but they've definitely been talking about it with our coworkers. There's a general frostiness now, which is honestly even affecting our tips because customers can sense it. I find it unprofessional and suffocating. At the same time, some of what they said have stuck with me. Sometimes I think about apologizing, and then I remember that they attacked me over a rain check. When I told my former coworkers...
That's not what it was even about.
When I told my former coworkers about this debacle, they had mixed opinions, and I was extremely surprised to hear some say I needed to apologize. I still don't see what I did, and neither of them will likely ever really tell me.
That's fucking concerning that you don't see what you did.
Yeah, what do you think? Am I wrong? I'm a man of integrity. My word is bond. I will accept your judgment if I deserve it. And there's an extra comment as well.
If I deserve it is crazy. You
Only
have to
if.
have a caveat
Yeah.
for
Only
people
if
saying you're a fucking asshole.
You have to give me facts and or logic before I acknowledge that you might be right.
And listen, I've said that I like old people.
Yeah,
and I don't
that's
think
true.
60 is necessarily that old.
I really don't think so either.
But you're a dick.
You're kind of a, yeah.
And it's really it's really shocking you got to this point without any sort of awareness.
Yeah.
But it's also not, because I know a lot of people that are 60 that suck ass.
That's true. Yeah.
Not currently, because I don't be talking to them anymore.
We don't go to card night anymore at the villages.
So yeah.
So there is a comment, because you might be wondering, Josh.
He's got to defend himself, right?
What did he say?
Yeah.
What was in those texts?
What was in those texts?
You think someone who wants to defend themselves would screenshot their text?
Maybe, and say, hey, did I come off a little harsh?
Especially after deleting the group chat.
But then also his edited version is fundamentally you're unserious people, and you'll never understand at the level that would piss me the fuck off.
Which honestly, there's so many angles I want to take from this, like the young v old, but then also coworkers, and then also it's like,
I mean, I think every young person has oh, that's my bestie, someone's 40-year-old mom that they don't speak to anymore. You know what I mean? And then they've had this moment where it's like, oh, that's why your kids don't speak to you.
Yeah. That's why you're here right now.
Sheesh. Okay.
Yeah, I've definitely known one guy like that. So yeah, all right. Someone left a comment, I assume asking, what'd you say?
Hey, what's up?
What's up? Quote from OP. I don't remember word for word what I said because I didn't want to reread what I'd said in the morning before deleting it. It was a bit rude though, I'll admit. The worst parts I remember clearest is that I called them exhausting, unathletic clowns and said that they looked like Muppets I'd never want to be seen embarrassing myself in public with. I know that could definitely sound harsh.
What are you talking about? Sound, it is. You called them fucking Muppets, dude.
But
oh, okay, yeah, of course.
I thought they'd know it was mostly joking. D called me Big Bird several times. Your Honor, D called me Big Bird a couple times. So I called them ugly Muppets.
That I don't want to be
seen with
unathletic, unathletic Muppets that I don't want to be seen embarrassing myself with in public.
And I listen, I think it's probably a real sport, but again, this is over pickleball.
I know this is the problem.
This is the problem.
These are the people that are serious about pickleball.
People that are serious about pickleball. They're dicks. They suck.
It's like it's like the Venom of the Spider-Man universe. You start doing it, you turn into an evil. You start doing gyrating dances. It kind of feels
like it's like the Venom comes around to your neck and does the tied up cardigan.
Yeah.
With the polo collar. Yeah.
You have the black eyes of the pickleball shit. Yeah, that's a good.
Listen, pickleball seems fun. But I want to.
I like tennis.
Pickleball.
I liked tennis.
Tennis is
If pickleball is just easier tennis,
I'm
sure
is
I would like it.
Serious fucking sport. I saw challengers.
It was fun.
It was fun.
I would play tennis.
Yeah, it looks fun.
I've played tennis in my life, and it was fun.
Yeah, and I feel I don't know, I don't know what the fuck's going on with you that you're I need this.
I mean, this is so many fucking people. I don't want to make it an old thing, but it is so much of this language is so similar.
Well, that's the thing, right? Where it's very belittling, and it feels like you're looking down on someone because
judgmental, and then the reaction of I feel like I'm being punished because I'm not able to just say whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah,
and I'm not respecting these people's autonomy and their ability to. Any of their internality, I don't think of them. I just think of them as set pieces in my life.
Yeah, and
I don't view them as people I genuinely want to hang out with, even though I was the one that asked them if they wanted to do it.
And then they got excited
because they like hanging out with you, and then you responded by being you didn't even give them a chance.
Yeah. And I think that's another thing that I find really weird is for some reason they're really excited about it, even though they've never played before.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. Don't you get excited about doing new shit every once in a while, I guess?
Yeah, that's really weird.
It's a weird thing where it kind of feels like it. And here's why I think it's kind of an old thing. It kind of feels like you've given up on everything else, and now you have something that you're like, oh,
that's
fuck.
fucking crazy.
I'm just saying.
That's fucking wild.
Because you clearly don't remember the feeling.
I mean, go off, King.
Of learning a new thing.
Yeah.
Other than pickleball.
Or the general
just
being
in general excited. Yeah.
The excitement of youth.
Where it's, I mean, kind of.
Shit.
And it's like that's the sad part is like you can still have that. You can still have excitement and heart in your soul, you know?
Yes. It does not have to. I mean, and this is something too that I've noticed. Like a while back, we talked about like talking about death all the time and how it can get to be a bit much. And I have seen some people that like young people that say like, I think about death all the time. I don't think it's a bit much. And I don't think that was the problem. The problem was the woe is me attitude. Because it genuinely wasn't like they were people that could help themselves. And it was, I'm going to die someday. Therefore, essentially acting like they were like 90 years old when they weren't.
Yeah.
And kind of offloading a lot of like, well, you're going to have to take care of me when I'm 90 years old. And it's like, but you're not. You're not even.
Yeah. Last I checked, you're still
like 50.
Sub 60. Yeah.
That's not old. Stop calling yourselves old.
Yeah.
You know?
And then also finding out later, oh, actually, it was this other thing.
Yeah. Right. And then we found out later that was the whole thing. So it's like, I don't know. I think there's like a learned helplessness about it.
Yeah.
So I think our interpretation of it at the time, A, we were misinformed, but also I think it was not accurate. And I will say it was maybe wrong because I think people's interpretations of death, whatever, you think about death all the time, that's fine.
Yeah.
But I will say if a loved one is talking about death all the time, I do, as a depressed person, I'm like, are you okay?
Are you okay?
What's up?
Like, what's going on,
Something's
dude?
up,
Yeah.
you know?
Let's stop talking about your will, huh?
Yeah, not all the time, but, you know. Anyway.
Learned helplessness is a good way of describing it, though.
It is. It is just like, okay, well, somebody else has to do this for me. And it's like, well, realistically, you could. And that sucks because lots of ableist people say realistically you could. And how do I know if I'm being ableist or not, or if I'm just overwhelmed with all of a sudden having to deal with either like someone that I care about, like just perception of the world because they're older than me, and this is a very American thing because it's, you know, our the respect your elders isn't like really a thing here, but it's also the elders don't respect anyone else. Yeah. And I think there are other cultures where they think they don't have to, and whatever. I'm not judging that. No, yeah. I'm saying like,
I'm of the personal belief that respect is earned in any direction that it goes. Yeah. From me to you, you to me, young to old,
and
you know,
I'm okay with that being like an American take.
Yeah.
That doesn't always necessarily mean that it's something I disagree with.
No,
yeah. And so I don't know. I just hate that. I hate they're punishing me. Yeah, they don't fucking like you anymore. Yeah. You insulted them.
You went really hard. And that's the other thing too, where like this is where the real tragic part of it is, like you were working with one of them and they seemed like they weren't like drinking on the job at this bar or whatever.
So then you turn around and you make their job harder by drinking. And also you seem like you're not able to control yourself around drinking.
Yeah, because like you had multiple drinks.
Yeah.
Which is pretty like not awesome. Yeah, like
I mean, listen, like I used to drink a lot and it was not uncontrollable. It wasn't like, oh, this is going to turn into whatever.
No, yeah.
Like, I don't know. That is not a normal thing. If you're out there, you cannot control how much you drink. That is a sign of have a problem. Yeah. I'm not saying you do. I'm just saying maybe think about it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, so I don't know. It's just not there's a lot of self-excusing. Yeah. And I do wonder if this person is like ill and that they have alcoholism.
Yeah.
And is now backtracking because of something they did when they were inebriated and are like, well, now I don't want to deal with the consequences of my actions. Yeah. Because that would mean I have a problem. You know?
I agree with that, yeah.
Because I don't know. But, I mean, I will say just for the people that you've hurt, like, that is not, obviously, it's not fucking chill.
Yeah, no, and that's the other thing, too, where it's like, it's one thing to be like, I said some shitty things about someone, right?
Yeah.
It is another when you're trying to defend yourself, still also being like, I don't know, I kind of hate him though, you know? Like I kind of...
That's kind of like the core of this is like, if you didn't like hanging out with them, then don't invite them to hang out.
Yeah, if you like, listen, I enjoyed my coworkers when I was working, especially mostly at Universal. And the college people that were at Disney were also nice.
Yeah.
That being said, like I can understand, like, I only talk to these people at work sometime, maybe once in a while. I'll hang out with them afterwards and get a burger or something.
Yeah.
But I can recognize that there's a separation between who I am at work, who I am relaxing, and what I want to do when I'm relaxing.
In my free time.
And I don't think it's bad to take pickleball seriously.
Well, yes, also, yes.
I do want to say...
It's a funny for
It's
comedy.
funny because the word pickle and ball are together.
It
and to
sounds
me,
silly.
as a 7-year-old man, I laugh at it. What
what you do? Pickles the ball?
The pickles the ball? Fucking dumbass.
Fucking silly. But no, I mean, you can take a sport seriously or whatever, and it's fine to. I've also weirdly, as a DM, I felt like a bit of like, sometimes it does suck when you're very serious about something and people are not as serious. It feels like, you know, maybe I think there's a childish instinct of they're making fun of me. And it's like, no, they just have an opinion, or maybe they just have a different reaction. That's fine.
Yeah.
You know, but if I had to learn that because I DM for my friends who just want to have a silly time every Sunday, and I had to go through that personal growth at 27, 28 years old, I think a 60-year-old bartender can learn that about fucking pickleball.
Yeah, that is funny to act like a child when you've already killed your inner child.
And also, that is crazy. That is awesome that you said that. You're on a fucking roll, dude. Call you Butter.
Because I'm on a roll.
You're on a roll. Okay.
Because you can't believe it.
Anyway, the thing that I hate also about this is you're belittling them because you think they're not mature.
Yeah.
But then also now you're upset when they're acting like adults by removing themselves from the situation.
And they're like, I don't want to fucking deal with this.
Yeah.
I know if I keep dealing with this, no one's going to be happy.
So it's kind of like you want them to be kids so you can get mad at them.
Yeah.
And that is, I think, the core of problems like this. Even without the alcoholism, probably would have also been a problem.
Yeah.
Because of just how you view younger people. And they're not even young. They're 30.
Yeah, they're in their 30s. Yeah, like...
So...
And that's the other thing, too, is like...
adult.
And like, I don't even judge this guy. Like, it does feel like a little bit like... In the first sentence of this post, when it's like, I'm a lifelong bartender, and then the immediate parentheses, and I'm proud of it. It does feel like
you're going to get judged. I didn't think that was that bad, honestly.
I don't think it's bad to listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I worked at Universal, I was thinking of becoming a bartender because holy fuck, they made bank.
I think it's a fine profession.
Yeah, I think it's a job, and it's a. I mean, what you want to go Lockheed Martin? Like,
I mean, yeah, like we both work service jobs, and we both have had coworkers that are like 60s or something.
Yeah,
like I've had coworkers that I fully respect, have not done anything wrong. Or anything at all like this, and were in fact very kind to me that were 60 years plus, that just like customer service and want to do that for the rest of their lives and pride themselves on being the very best at it, and were deeply impacted by COVID because they were forced to like do other jobs that they didn't want to do.
Yeah.
And were worried about being like, oh, you're 60 and you can't do this computer job all of a sudden. Because that's the only job that we have available, and it sucked. Honestly, it hurt them really bad that they couldn't speak to people and help them with their things. And I fully respect that as a profession for your entire life.
Yeah,
because we need people like that.
Yeah,
and they were really fucking good at it. And I don't know. I think but that is all different from whether or not you're just a fucking dick that judges the shit out of people and puts yourself on a high horse. And I don't know, we should all strive to not be like that when we're 60 years old.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if you are 60 years old, to maybe look inward and stop doing that.
Yeah. It's never too late, man.
Or just pat yourself on the back if you don't do that. Because thank
I
God.
think I kind of like it here.
Oh no.
Solved it.
Now that we've seen the Backrooms, we're going to be doing the...
I will say, yeah, I did like the second I was like, oh man, all my stories are actually Backrooms inspired.
There are Backrooms. It's most of these, huh?
Yeah. Am I the asshole for calling my 26 male, quote, best friend, 26 male, a loser after he tried to embarrass me in front of our girlfriends?
Oh my God.
Bros being bros.
Bros being... But if this is what your friendships are like, I'd hate to see your enemies.
Yeah.
Put it on a shirt.
Yeah, make money. Consume. Context. I have a best friend who I've known since childhood. We grew up together, went to the same schools, parties, church, extracurriculars, etc.
This is like a biblical betrayal.
Yeah.
It's a biblical level of betrayal.
I met the female versions of myself and my best friend 3 years ago. Both of them are 26 female. I introduced the other one to my buddy, and we have both been in very happy relationships with our respective girlfriends. We literally did everything together. Double dates, hanging out, playing video games all together, going to do fun couple shit, etc., etc., etc.
Is it a Netflix show or...
Yeah, dude,
What the hell? Damn.
Things started falling apart when the audience laughed. When the studio audience said,
oh
"Oh
no," and then I was like, "What is that?" And I ran out, and I was in the Truman Show.
Yeah. Things started falling apart. My girlfriend and I moved out to our apartment downtown. Things were great in the beginning. They'd come over every weekend, and we'd drink and watch movies together. But slowly, I'm not even sure why, he just started becoming aggressive with me. Like, for example, I'm addicted to this one video game. I probably have like 3,000 hours in this game. And when I'm not working or doing something with my girlfriend, I'll probably be playing that game.
What is it? It depends on what it is.
Never said, I think.
No. Dude, if it's Valorant, then you...
League of Legends.
League of Legends. YTA, yeah.
The next time we all hopped on said game, he made fun of me for having no life and still being ass at the game. It wasn't just us in the call, a bunch of our friends and both our girlfriends were in there. I laughed it off a few times, but it started spreading into other things like, I'm a pretty lanky dude, I will be honest. I am not particularly big, my friend is. He constantly tries to belittle me in group settings by squeezing my biceps. Progressively, these types of things got worse until finally we both exploded, and I called out every single one of his flaws.
Ooh, okay.
The fact he has no job and has no desire to look for one in all of the years we've been out of school. The fact that he most definitely has at least the same amount of hours in the same video game I play and all the others that he plays. The fact that I introduced him to his now girlfriend and milks her of all her money, yet still chooses to attack me after every time I've held my tongue and put his feelings first. We haven't talked since. His girlfriend called me and apologized on his behalf. It made me even angrier that he didn't have the balls to call me himself. She begged me to talk to him and apologize because our situations are different because I am, quote, kicking him while he's down. I told her that he can eat shit and come talk to me face to face and then maybe we can discuss this. My girlfriend is also asking me just to talk to him to keep the peace. I don't know what to do. I'm really conflicted. He really tried to hurt me even though all I've ever done is be there for him. I get that you don't fight fire with fire, but I was mad. Am I the asshole?
I mean, I think most people, when they fight fire with fire, they're mad.
Yeah, so...
I don't think you ever do that calmly.
Yeah, like, the only thing that I think I would be a little bit like, I mean, the job market sucks right now, you know, fucking, I also don't like working,
then
so I get it.
Then he shouldn't be fucking talking shit.
I will say a little bit.
Then he shouldn't be talking shit.
And I will say also...
I'm sorry, talk shit get hit a little bit.
If, like, listen, if one of the things you can bring up is, oh yeah, you're milking your girlfriend for all her money.
And then she has to call your friend to apologize on your behalf.
I mean...
Ooh, she won't even defend you, dude.
Eesh.
Not good stuff.
Not good stuff. This might be the biggest weaponized, not even weaponized incompetence, but just like, dude bro. This might be the biggest, like, dude bro.
How old are they at the time of this?
26.
Wow.
They're 1 year younger than me.
I personally think that's too old to be taking out shit in your life on other people.
I think a little bit too. I think it's a little bit too old.
Like, the older I get, the more I'm like, I wasn't like mature for my age. A lot of people were really holding on to being immature. Like, post high school, even post college. Like, a lot of people have just refused to to grow up and have said, well, you're some sort of autistic specimen of maturity, Sarah. And I'm like, no, I can be deeply immature.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
We all can. Yeah.
I just don't want to hurt people at my core.
How fucking dare you, dude?
Sorry, I still do. That's kind of the problem.
No, yeah,
but
like it's still,
I mean,
yeah.
It's, I don't know. I try not to.
Yeah.
And the fact that you're not trying and looking at me and saying, no, you're just built different.
Yeah.
Is kind of you saying, I love it here in the background.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing too, where it's like, yeah, like you keep going at, like, if this guy was going after me for like, you know, and like grabbing my biceps if we're in person.
Don't do that.
And like talking on this game and being like, you suck at this game. You've played for 3,000 hours. And then
I don't know why people do that.
And then, yeah, I feel like, and then, but if I like, you know, lost my shit, because I probably would lose my shit a little bit. I'd be like, well, I mean, you're not that great either.
Yeah.
And then like he comes around and is like, hey, girlfriend, can you?
Hey, girlfriend, can you apologize for me? I don't want to do it. I'm a baby.
I'm a little baby.
Little baby. I don't know. I mean, it's so weird that people will do. It's like some sort of. Who cares if you're a good gamer or not? Who gives a shit? As long as you're not like making or even if you like, are you streaming it? Yeah. Is that do you want to be like an esports guy?
Then who gives
a fucking shit? You had 3,000 hours of fun times.
Yeah.
God forbid.
Who
cares if you're good or bad at the game?
Listen, I'm bad at Rocket League. I did enjoy a few times I played Rocket League with you and my brother-in-law. Like,
yeah, it was really fun.
And I don't know, like it's another thing too where it's like, nah, I lost it.
Yeah, Rosie meowed.
Yep. Fuck you, Rosie.
I don't know. Honestly, weirdly enough, because we have a lot of time, I've realized I'm getting better at video games.
I feel that.
And I actually have a lot of shame about it.
Yeah.
Because it means I have a lot of time
I will say,
to myself.
if I'm streaming and I'm getting better at like Fortnite, I am a little bit like, this can't be real.
I should not be doing
I shouldn't
this.
be doing this.
There's a
I
feeling
should be a productive member of society, not entertaining people. That's not proper. That's not good. You know.
But I would never, I've never gotten the like, you suck.
Yeah.
You fucking suck. Like, why the fuck did people... Well, now I am not having fun and don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah.
And I don't know, as a kid, it always felt like doing that felt like... It just is such a childish thing that now as an adult, if that happens to me, which sometimes it will, I just am like, all right, well, I'm out of here.
Yeah, I'm excusing myself from this.
Yeah, I'm going to go...
Do something else.
Do something adult, like my taxes or eating a salad. I don't know. I want to do something else. I'm gonna go put on a tan suit,
getting
walk
a Chipotle
around downtown.
And having the money for guac.
Yeah, I'm gonna go walk around downtown in my tan suit.
Exactly. Yeah,
with shoulder pads.
Yeah,
or something. I don't know.
I'm gonna go to the library and just pick up a book. I don't know if I'll read it.
I don't know.
I'll read the back of it and decide whether or not.
It'll be nonfiction.
Yeah.
No. No
the
dragons for me. Anyway, I don't know. It's like kid behavior overload, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, you fucking suck at this fake world. This toy.
Yeah.
You suck and you don't do anything. And it's like, okay.
Yeah. It's just fucking what I...
You know? I honestly do a little admire OP for yelling at his friend.
I mean, that's kind of another... Like, I kind of do agree with the comment. Like, the main comment on top is, like, never keep the peace, especially if it's going to let assholes continue to be assholes.
I kind of really agree with that.
I do agree. I mean, I don't know. And maybe this is me rationalizing my own job, right? Where it's like, I've made a career telling people that some people are assholes.
Yeah.
But like, I think, you know, some people need to be called out for being assholes if they're being assholes.
Yeah. Like, if this person is going to change, this is hopefully a wake up call.
Yeah. Or it's like, hey,
don't do this.
Don't do this.
Don't be doing this stuff.
And especially if you're dishing it out and you can't take it, it's a little bit like,
that was my reaction.
There's a problem here.
Yeah.
And there's something like you shouldn't go into the back rooms and be like, I fucking love this shit.
Yeah.
There should be a little bit of like, let's make a map.
You know what?
Let's make a map out of here.
It's okay but I should get out of here.
Yeah.
You know, because it shouldn't be that you dislike yourself.
Yeah.
You know, but to your core, you change everything about yourself. But it is like you can keep yourself while also there's a version of yourself that's nice to people and that people like to be around.
Yeah.
And it exists. And you just have to find it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And that's what everybody's trying to do. And sometimes we have asshole behaviors.
Yeah.
And sometimes we're in
sometimes you got that venom.
A season in our life where we're playing pickleball, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I'm fucking saying?
You know what I'm fucking saying?
One-way ticket to pickleball.
One-way ticket. 2 rackets to pickleball.
Yeah.
A lifetime subscription to the pickleball court. A lifetime reservation at the pickleball court. But sometimes we're in a season of our life where we're assholes and you know we're just pieces of shit and it's not good and you will hurt people.
Yeah.
But you know, I believe in redemption as well.
I do also believe in redemption, yeah.
And you're able to come back from it. And I mean, by the time that OP was listing out all the flaws of his friend, I was like, this is no longer my area of expertise. You are an expertise on your childhood best friend.
That is true. That's the one person in the world I feel like that isn't your family.
Yeah.
Being like, I don't know, man. Do you remember this one fucking time?
Yeah.
7th grade? You fucking.
Like, I understand it. I guess, I don't know.
It would be really funny, though, if like the thing was like, you know, you never gave me back my fucking pencil.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. I almost miss pencil stealing whore.
Fucking I don't know. As an adult, I'm too old for that shit now. I feel like I'm just exhausted by that.
No, I agree with that. Yeah.
Because in times like this, being like you're bad at the game, I'm gonna be a dick for no fucking reason is kind of like a cry for help for some other reason in their life.
Like something else is going on. Yeah.
But after a while of that, it just becomes not a fun anymore. It's not. It's not cute. You know? It's just okay. Deal with your shit. It's not my job to fix you. Yeah,
it's like what is it? Because I'm rewatching some of the Roy Scovel special. It's like what is it? Becoming an adult is officially the day when you realize, oh, it's all just chores. Like it's all just chores. Yeah.
So why the fuck would I
waste my time
to have an argument with somebody that is projecting onto me?
Yeah.
When I've done nothing wrong. I know I haven't.
And I got fucking chores to do.
And when I'm done doing my chores,
I gotta do fucking chores after this.
This is
and when I'm done with chores, I want to play some fucking video games.
And I don't want to be called like a piece of shit
for doing
the way I play video games.
Yeah.
Like fuck off.
Exactly.
It's supposed to be. This is a toy. We're playing with toys.
I want to play with my toy.
And we're trying to have fun. Yeah. Like let's all chill. Maybe.
Nah.
Why are you 360 no-scoping people? Motherfucker, get a job.
Yeah, you want to know why I'm not 360 no-scoping people? Because they're going to fucking shoot me. Yeah, that 4 second gap of me 360ing, they're going to get a headshot on me. They're going to get my ass because they didn't do a 360. They didn't waste their fucking time. They're motherfucking professionals, and we're out here being dickless fucking amateurs.
Oh, this one's so good.
Yay.
This one's so good. Would I be the asshole for asking my friends to order an extra pizza just for me? Just for me.
Okay. Just for me.
I'm interested in this because Reddit said asshole.
Okay.
And I think in the way that the post is literally written out, sure.
Okay.
But I do think there's also nuance to this that Reddit is like.
As a pizza enjoyer, I do, I want to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So oftentimes when me and my friends get together, usually for a movie night or similar, we'll order a pizza from either Little Caesars or Domino's. We'll all agree on the type of pizza because we're all a fan of classic pepperoni.
Pepperoni heads, yeah.
Pepperoni club. The problem with this, though, is that I never think they order enough. In a group of 4 of us, they'd normally order just one pizza and maybe some breadsticks.
That's not enough for me, at least.
At least, I mean,
for me, it's not enough. But I'm a growing boy.
If this is happening every week, it would not be enough for me.
Yeah.
I can eat 2 slices of pizza and go home and have a great time and not worry about it. And then maybe have a snack later in the night at my house.
Yeah.
Does this happen every week?
I'd be like, come on, let's get some more pizza.
I could go out to eat and get whatever food I want.
Yeah.
Why am I doing
Let's go to a restaurant at this point. Like, yeah.
Anyway, let's get back to it. Sorry. Anytime I suggest that they order more sides or just more in general, they tend to just ignore me or say that one is definitely enough. In the past, they've all commented on how they think I eat too much in general. Not necessarily in regards to pizza, because we all split it evenly and get 2 slices each. Like when we go to restaurants together, they'll usually say something about how they think I order way too much, even though I always finish it all. For a reference, if I'm ordering for myself, I will eat an entire large Little Caesars pizza.
I mean, kind of same.
I don't know if I could anymore. I think I could when I was younger, but I really don't eat.
I could eat
a
it
lot
in
anymore.
one night.
I don't know.
Maybe not all at once. I know for sure if I put my heart and soul into it, I could definitely eat a large Domino's pizza in a night.
Oh, a Domino's, yes, I could.
Yeah.
A Little Caesars pizza, I don't know why it's different. I don't know why it's different for me, but I feel like actually no, I don't know if I could do a Domino's.
Really?
I always think I'm gonna get 2 slices. I'm gonna eat like half a pizza.
Yes.
And then I get 2 slices and some breadsticks. And then I put it down and I'm like, in an hour or so, I'll digest that and I'll go back. And then I don't really go back. Or if I do, it's like 1 slice.
I get that. Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, well, I just don't. I don't know. Maybe it's like I don't want to be eating fast anymore. And I let myself digest more. I don't know. Anyway, that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
So whenever they get a single pizza for everyone, I end up feeling hungry for the night. I'm not overweight or like a huge glutton. Heck, I weigh like 140 pounds at 5'11", 5 foot 11 inches. So I really am just eating enough to sustain myself. Whoever is hosting the movie night or other similar event pays for the pizza, and we rotate hosts pretty evenly. Parentheses, that's not flexible. This is also bolded.
Okay.
Parentheses, that's not flexible. They're all pretty stubborn about the host paying, so I can't just offer to pay for my share. So part of me thinks that it isn't fair for me to ask one of my friends to order a whole extra pizza just because I eat a lot more than they do. My question is, would I be the asshole if I started asking them to order an extra pizza just for myself? They've all already expressed that they think I eat too much, so I don't really want to make them uncomfortable, and if I'm not hosting, I would be making someone pay for a pizza that only I eat.
Okay.
So Reddit was like, you would be the asshole for asking your friends to pay for a pizza that they're not even going to have.
But the problem with that, though, I don't know, why is everyone being stubborn? If you want to cash app them the money for the pizza,
that's what I'm saying.
Just fucking, I would.
Why do they care so much about how much you eat?
Who the fuck is saying no to extra money?
That's what I'm saying. I don't get that.
Like, it's not even like what is it? It's like not affecting you also, because you're gonna get extra pizza. You're gonna get an extra 3rd slice at the same price because this guy's gonna fucking eat a whole pizza by themselves.
True. That is true.
And then you guys just get to fight over the 4th piece.
Right. Yeah.
Am I the only one that does any fucking math around here?
I don't know. I don't know why I think Reddit is just upset about like the letter of the like. If you ask them to buy
the law.
Yeah, the letter of the law of the post. Like, if you ask them to pay for an entire extra pizza for you, yeah, you'd be an asshole, which I would agree. But that's kind of like, you're kind of ignoring the other weird shit of the post.
Yeah.
Which is like,
ACAB includes Reddit now, I think is what I'm learning.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm like, Your Honor, my client just wants to eat enough
goddamn pizza.
They're not saying I want a free pizza every week.
I want to pay for an extra pizza, but for some reason
won't let me.
Yeah.
My client would pay.
And I think it's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
If I'm always like, I have to wait 4 weeks until I host to pay for myself,
so that I can just like eat a pizza and not worry about, because this is my thing that bothers me.
Yeah.
I would worry about how much I eat every single time I hang out with these people, which is then no longer am I having fun. I cannot, I cannot concentrate on the Babadook anymore.
Yeah.
Or whatever fucking movie we're watching, you know?
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Because I'm now thinking, oh, I have to make sure everything's equal. And like, yeah, because everyone here is apparently an accountant with a fucking, like one of those keypads that, yeah, I don't.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm not comfortable. I'm not having a good time. I don't want to be there anymore. I'm out of here. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, this is my first thought was, why don't you just buy yourself a pizza and bring it? But apparently that's a problem as well.
Why is that a problem?
I don't get that. I don't know. Somebody else was like, order a pizza and send it to the place so they can't tell you no.
Oh, no. So for some reason, there's a pizza on our doorstep.
Like, and prepay for the pizza and send it to the pizza place so that when you pick it up, there's another pizza there for them. So that you don't get away.
So many hoops.
And then most people are like, you're the asshole. What everyone does in this scenario is eat at home beforehand. Okay. Then why the fuck are we ordering pizza? Then why the fuck are we ordering food?
Yeah, why are we having fun? Why are we getting together?
Right? Then what the fuck is the point of hosting and ordering pizza? Just to eat food around each other? Like, it's not even about the food, and that freaks me out. I'm Italian. What are we doing if not talking about the food constantly, 24/7?
The idea that we might be having food as opposed to enjoying the food.
This is like people that have like dining rooms where they never go in there. Like they never eat in there. No, like people that have like a table and chairs and pillows and tablecloths and like plates and china that are set out,
and then just never using it. It's just there for show.
It's just there I know what you mean. Look at my nice dining room.
And it's like,
I don't get that.
That table has a purpose.
No, it'll never get used. It'll just hold up the tablecloth and the plates and stuff.
Utilitarian walking into that house, losing their fucking mind, being like
me, Sarah. You're saying me, Sarah Heron,
and also me because I'd be like, I want to eat there.
I want to eat. This looks. I mean, but this is the other thing, though, to me, it looks uncomfortable. In my mind, it looks uncomfortable.
So why'd you buy uncomfortable fucking furniture? Yeah.
Oh, God. Anyway, then why are we ordering pizza? What's up with that?
Yeah.
And if everyone's eating at home, eat it at home and then show up.
We might as well let's just all fucking...
So why are you wasting my fucking time? You know what I mean?
I can just watch this movie by myself.
Honestly, I don't know. And then that's fucked up, right? Because then it is about hanging out with your friends, and I'm wrong there. But fucking, what are we doing?
God.
What are the rules?
What are the rules?
It gets me so, what are the rules?
Yeah, what are the rules that are being put in front of me that I have to follow for some reason? But also, when I come up with a new rule, you're like, but the old rules are kind of cool.
I mean, like, maybe I don't fucking want to eat at home.
Yeah.
Maybe that's more fucking time out of my day with, we're going to have a 3-hour pizza movie club.
So that's 3 hours
Make sure you
less.
eat beforehand. Well, now that's 4 hours out of my fucking... I have to plan
dinner,
around.
Yeah.
I have to meal prep my dinner. Oh, sorry, I gotta make and eat this fucking oatmeal that I didn't want to eat for dinner because then I gotta go to my friend's house and have 2 slices of shitty Little Caesars pizza because all of them are so fucking strict
that they're
and in this fucking routine that they don't want to have like any fun.
Yeah,
with me.
But that's the whole
because I'm such a delight.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
I'm a good friend.
I'm good. I'm not complaining at all.
I'm not complaining at all. You're whiny.
Yeah.
I don't like it here. Sorry, fucking no. I just sometimes I'm like, man, I wish I had a couple more friends. And then there's stories like this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, not like that.
But
not like that.
Not like this. This is such a university friend thing, though. This is like, imagine you do this, right?
Yeah.
Because this is why I'm so mad. My ass would eat at home and go. Because I can't lose my friends. I'm so worried about losing my friends that I would do this every week.
Yeah.
And then we would all sit in silence and watch a movie and I would be hungry and then I would go home and I would have a horrible time. And I would slowly resent my friends. And I'm like thinking, okay, well, we're going to hang out, right?
At the very least, yeah.
And then we all graduate and they ghost my ass. And I'm like, well, wait a minute.
I thought we were all...
So what were all my Fridays for? Why did I do that? And the answer is if they don't like you and they're treating you bad and you don't like them either in response or just you don't like them, maybe.
Yeah.
You got to get out of there.
No. Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
I don't know. That's kind of how it is usually, especially in like university and like high schools. Like the second that you're not forced to be with all these people, is the second where you all start growing apart. And
it's harder in university because you're dorming.
Yeah,
you kind of like you have all this space, and I don't mean like dorms are a lot of space, but I mean like you hang out at somebody's dorm, or you hang out at this person's dorm, or let's hang out on the fucking quad, or let's go to the cafeteria.
Yeah,
and you want to have these college experiences, so you kind of force yourself to be hanging out with people,
and it's good time. Like it's a good time if you're enjoying it. Yeah, but then
I guess not for me. It was not a fun time.
I mean, to be fair, whenever I hear about university experiences, I am like, thank Christ I didn't go to university that way, like dorming. But but I mean, like if you're a person that does enjoy that, you're
probably having the time of your fucking life.
Yeah,
but it's not like all it's cracked up to be for everyone.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think the people around you do make the difference. But if you don't like them, do something else.
Yeah.
That was the best fucking decision of my life, was leaving FSU to go to Valencia.
Yeah.
Even though it put me back living with my abusive mom, because it was like I had a wonderfully different college experience.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
And
Valencia East Campus
it was amazing.
It's pretty great. Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. Like that was my like idyllic college experience, Anyway,
solved it?
Solved it.
I think I want to do this one. I know neither of us are experts on childbirth.
No, not at all.
But I think the title's funny because of a quotation.
Okay. I know honestly too little about childbirth. I should know more as a woman.
Am I the asshole for telling my nurse mom not to do, quote, nurse stuff during my wife's labor?
You chose this because of quote unquote nurse stuff,
dude.
Hell yeah. Okay. I want to know what. I mean, I get it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My wife and I just had our second daughter. For context, my mom is a nurse, but she doesn't work in labor and delivery. We invited her into the delivery room because she's never been able to witness one of her own children's babies being born, and we thought it would be really special for her. During labor, she seemed to slip into, quote, nurse mode. She stood behind the nurses while they were working, asking questions. One nurse even asked, "Oh, do you work in maternal care?"
Oh.
She was very nice about it, but it made me wonder if my mom was hovering more than she realized. A nurse told us, "When this machine goes off, hit the call button and I'll come back." The machine went off, we called the nurse, and my mom walked over and pressed a button, turning off the noise. I asked Mom, "What are you doing?" She brushed it off. Later, while the nurse wasn't in the room, she grabbed a handful of gloves and said they were, quote, just in case I have to grab the baby.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I told her that wasn't going to happen. When it was actually time to push, she started putting gloves on again, and I stopped her again. After the baby was born, I looked over and saw her putting gloves on and starting to break down the delivery table. I immediately said, "Mom, no. Please don't do anything unless you're asked to."
That was such a real mom from you. That was such a real read.
Hi, I'm Joshua Chinley from Orlando, Florida. This is me. Yeah, this is Mom, no. Please don't do anything unless you're asked to. What I meant was, please don't do medical or nursing tasks unless the hospital staff asks you. I wasn't saying she couldn't help us or be involved as a grandma.
Oh my God.
I meant this is a hospital. These are working nurses, and you're here as family. She took it differently.
Of course.
She called me afterwards, cussed me out, said I embarrassed her, and told me, "Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do?"
What is with everybody? Is this like, okay, if these stories are AI or there's an AI trend, what is with everybody cussing each other out?
Yeah, you fucking piece of shit. The AI finally learned Tarantino movies.
Yeah, they fed the Tarantino movies. All the virtual shorts that are going live on TikTok have cussing each other out in them or something.
Yeah. Oh, you know what it is? Wolf of Wall Street. I've been getting more of those. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
She said she could, quote, do whatever the fuck she wanted. I told her, Not in
you
my
fucking
life.
can't.
Not in my life.
No.
She also said I'm always telling her what to do, but every example she gave was something she volunteered to do. She chose to walk my dog, do the dishes, and adjust the stove while I was cooking. When I asked her to do those things a certain way, she got frustrated. She also tried to shame me by saying she was, quote, helping your bleeding wife by cleaning up after the delivery. My point was that nobody had asked her to do that. Before the birth, my wife and I specifically said we did not want a video of the delivery, only a few pictures afterwards. My mom took a video anyway because, quote, you liked it last time. That combined with everything else made me feel like she kept overriding what she was asked because she thought she knew better. And I honestly started to feel like she was making part of the experience about herself instead of simply being there with us.
I mean, honestly, thank God this OP said this, because I was thinking about saying it and then thinking, I don't know, is that too harsh? And we got to then my mom cussed me out. And I was like, no,
no, it is.
This
Yeah.
lady.
I'm gonna wait until OP says it, hopefully, so I can also be like, what's up with this fucking lady? Yeah. That combined with everything else made me feel like she kept overriding what we asked because she thought she knew better, and honestly started to feel like she was making the part of the experience about herself instead of simply being there with us. After the argument, she flew home early instead of staying the week to help us, leaving us scrambling with a newborn and a toddler.
Jesus.
Am I the asshole? I'd especially love to hear from nurses. Is this kind of behavior from another nurse who's there as family actually welcomed, or is it generally something you'd rather not deal with? As not a nurse,
I would assume rather not. I am interested though to know. For
Yeah,
sure.
true. I don't know. I
or
feel
if it's
like
common among like medical professionals to be like worse
maybe
during a birth. Maybe.
I wonder. Yeah, is it one of those things too where it's like doctors are like the worst patients?
Maybe. I wonder.
Yeah, I feel like I've heard that somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, I've just heard that about like your profession. Like, I don't know. My mom was always like, accountants are bad with money. Because she's an accountant, she's bad with money.
Yeah, it's because I don't do. That's my job. I don't do that shit at home.
Do that for me.
Yeah,
I just know all the tips and tricks to do a bad job.
Sarah,
yeah.
Sarah, I talk at my job. That's why I don't talk when I'm out there.
That is kind of real though.
It's a little bit like my throat.
Well, when I did phones, I would get in Ubers, and Ubers would be like, "You do customer service?" And I'd be like, "Yeah." They were like, "Yeah," because most people that I pick up from around here do customer service, and also you don't want to talk.
Yeah.
And I assume it's because you guys talk all day.
All goddamn day.
And
yeah.
I'm like, yes, it's not because I don't. I think
it's not
you're
because I
below
hate
me.
you. Yeah, like
that's crazy.
I don't talk to the peons that drive me as well,
No.
Sarah. I agree. That's what you said, not me.
No.
No, but no, I think because I guess like, yeah, that's my kind of angle too, where it's like you have this overbearing parent where it's like very much like, hey, trying to set a boundary here. Please follow the boundary. And it's like, I don't know. I feel like I know what I'm doing.
I think this is why a lot of people giving birth will be like, I don't want this person here. It's because of other boundaries that they've crossed in other scenarios.
Yeah.
And there's sort of like and maybe they will be fine, but I think with
you don't
birth,
want to risk it.
Yeah, you don't want to take the chance.
Yeah, where it's like, and it kind of sucks too, because in this post you're talking about like, I want my mom to see the birth of one of her grandkids.
Yeah.
But then like you're okay. Listen, there's something about like pressing the button to turn off the noise.
That is a lot.
Bad. Like
I think if it was just the gloves,
I'd still be a little weirded out.
I'd be like, why do I have to tell you 3 times? But I understand, like, she's
maybe
probably
it's
anxious.
Habit. Yeah.
Like maybe she's just like, oh, I don't know what to do. I just want to help.
Yeah.
I was fully expecting that, and then it got to the cussing him out,
and then it's like,
I'm good.
Yeah.
Or I guess I don't know the gender of OP, but it's like, I don't know. I think that's you lost me.
Yeah.
But also as a mom, I don't get cussing out your own child unless like you've come. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a mom.
Yeah, as a mom, Sarah. Is
as
there
a
something
mom,
you want
I
to
don't
tell me?
understand.
For a mom, I don't
For
understand.
a mom, I guess. Yeah, like as a person
who's had experience.
What am I trying to say? I don't understand why, as a mom, you would.
Yes, there you go.
Are all the words that I'm trying to say. Anyway, I don't get it. But then also, I don't know. I don't give a shit if you cuss out your son. It's not my fucking business.
It's not my
fucking business.
Not my fucking business.
But I will more likely hear it from the son or daughter. I don't know the OP's gender. Fuck.
Let me see if there's
I'm bad at talking. And it's my job.
My wife and I. So, I mean, we could assume heteronormatively that it's...
That's why I know. I was thinking about it the whole time.
Sorry, I'm gender investigating this guy real quick. Is it weird that the second post is from r/advice? Should I keep watching Yellowstone? And I'm like, that's a guy. That's what does that say about
very
me?
Much be. Well, I don't know. It doesn't
35
matter.
male. All right.
Oh, okay.
They had an Am I the Asshole from a year ago. Thank Christ.
They're male.
All right.
Anyway, yeah, no, I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm more likely to hear it from the son. Like, my mom cussed me out and be like, damn, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's
That's
fucking
crazy.
Yeah.
It at least registers as abnormal behavior.
Yeah.
In high stress situations, which I guess this could be, but it sounds like as quick as it happened.
Yeah, it seems like something that's like maybe more
like then my mom cussed me out.
Yeah. Where it's like, just fucking, you know how it is.
Yeah.
I feel like, a lot of moms and dads, parents have like their little quirks that you're like, that's just what she does, what he does, you know? I guess as someone with like I don't know, I enjoy my parents.
Yeah.
To leave it at that. No, like, what is it?
I do think it can be abusive.
Yes,
that's something
I
I want to say.
And I don't think my parents are like abusive, but I do think...
I was going to say that before you brought up your parents. Like,
Sorry,
I think maybe in this case in the post, it is a bit abusive.
Yes, I agree with that. But I do think sometimes, like, there is a level when I'm dealing with my parents, like, oh, they think they know more than me in XYZ scenario.
Yeah.
And that while I do
they like to
benefit of the doubt, I'm like, okay, maybe you do.
Yeah.
But then 9 times out of 10, I Google it afterwards, and I'm like, you fucking liars.
It can feel very dismissive.
Yes. At the very least, yeah.
Yeah. Like they could be very defensive sometimes.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean,
I think it's just natural.
And they've gotten
better. Behavior. Yeah, they've gotten way better. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can understand. I think, like, I'm willing to bet if, like, I don't think my mom with my sister, if my mom was invited to the birth of my niece, I don't think she'd be like, so, Freud once said,
I don't know, honestly,
I don't think she'd be pulling therapist rank.
Weirdly enough, I feel like if I was pregnant and I invited your mom into the emergency room, I kind of feel like she would be like, no. And if I'm so for real, I would be like, that's fair. Not because like I don't love her or she doesn't love me or whatever, but just like I think she would literally be like, that's too much for me.
That, yeah.
And I would be like, you know what? Yeah.
Facts. Facts, bro.
Facts, dude. It's a lot.
Yeah. So I don't know.
And I think she would maybe be like, I could like be there before you go or something. Like she would. I feel like she would be really good at like after.
Yes.
Or like visiting after the birth.
And I will say, unlike the mom in this post, my parents are so much more talkative and non.
Yeah,
like, they
do communicate a lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Better, at least better than that. Like, I don't think I've ever gotten cursed out by my parents.
No. Well, they curse, but
they do curse. They're not cursing me out, I guess.
No, I don't think so. I guess it depends on what you think cursing out is.
Yeah. I've never been told, fuck you for doing that, I guess.
Yeah, in a way that is like really angry.
Like that they're pissed off,
like, I could maybe imagine them being like, oh, fuck you.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, it's in a more jovial way. That is kind of
their vibe. Like, oh, you silly.
You silly fuck.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I think that's more their vibe in those scenarios. Yeah.
It's like, they don't mean it really.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. But, don't videotape me while I'm giving birth, please. Thank you.
Respect boundaries of people.
Respect my boundaries.
If you ever want to be in the emergency room with them.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, like, if she's never seen any of her kids give birth, I wonder fucking why.
Yeah, I kind of wonder. Seems like a pattern's emerging.
Never take a chance on people. That's what this show is about.
That is a good summary of my life.
Isolate yourself
and only
never
listen
talk to people
us.
and only listen to us.
Yeah,
ever.
exactly.
That's what this show is about.
Don't experience new things unless it's through our viewpoint.
Exactly. Because
yeah,
everything that we say is completely true and not humor at all.
If there's two people in the world
that should be crowned God,
or you should be allowed to see through the eyes of,
it would be us.
It would be us. Yeah.
All right.
I'm the arbiter of truth.
Yeah. And I'm the executioner. Ours. Anyway. R/am I overreacting?
Oh, hell yeah.
Am I overreacting? I hate that my roommate always comes to the kitchen when I'm there every single time.
Okay, you don't have to look at me like that, Sarah. You don't have to look at me like that. As if I haven't done it in fucking couple days.
You don't be doing it. And honestly, I've gotten better at us both being in the kitchen at the same time.
Yeah, I will say, to be fair though, we do have a small kitchen, so like I get it. Yeah.
My partner and I have a home. We rent out 2 of our rooms in our 4-bedroom house. My roommate, who is semi-retired, seems to always come in the kitchen while I'm using it. My partner works most days. Other roommate works a typical 9 to 5, and I work Thursday to Sunday doing 12 shifts at a hospital.
Okay.
Oh no. And then this lady kept putting on gloves while I was trying to deliver a baby.
She was taking down the delivery table, but like wrongly.
Or she pressed a button when she shouldn't.
She kept talking about saving a bleeding woman.
And then she cursed out her own son outside.
Yeah.
When we do our pre-roommate meetup, when we show them the place, ask questions to determine if they're a good fit, he seemed like he had a ton of hobbies, but he is always home, which isn't a huge deal. We had a previous roommate who worked from home. My biggest gripe is that my roommate always comes into the kitchen when I am. I don't know if it's unspoken of roommate etiquette, but I've never had a roommate come into the kitchen as much as he does while I'm there. And not only that, but when I'm there, he will literally stand behind me and just wait until I'm done washing dishes.
Weird.
No.
I'm out.
I'm out of here. Putting things in the toaster, etc. Like, I don't mind if you're doing something real quick, but I feel rushed whenever he's home in hopes he won't come out.
Yeah. Jeez. Yeah.
I bring things into my room to prep, cutting vegetables, etc. to avoid it as much as possible. I try to stagger time when I know he's typically in the kitchen to avoid it, and somehow he always manages to do it still. Cooking and baking used to be my hobby. And I don't remember the last time I enjoyed doing either. I don't know what to do. We do month-to-month leases, but we've never had to actually be the ones ending the lease. I'm at the point where I think I'm going to do a 30-day notice. I don't think it's fair for me to ask him to not come in the kitchen because I don't mind if it's our other roommate quickly going in and out, but he just waits there and it makes me feel so uncomfortable. It's a shared space and everyone should be able to use it as needed, but I dread seeing him and it's building up some resentment on my end. I'm not sure how to tell someone, hey, like, can you use the kitchen at the same time someone else if it's quick? Like, hey, like, you can use the kitchen at the same time as someone else if it's quick, but avoid coming into the kitchen and standing there when the other people are using it. Probably like that. Probably just saying that.
Yeah.
He told us he was looking for a new place to rent when we did that meetup, was because the other place he rented from, the daughter felt uncomfortable. I don't think he's a creep in that way, but like, I see why others wouldn't want him as a roommate if he's always lurking in the background. Well, I would communicate this to him because maybe he doesn't know.
I mean, yeah, I benefit of the doubt. I think it's just like an awkward, like,
my mind didn't go immediately to creep. It's just like, some people just really love being in the kitchen with other people.
That is true. That is true. Who doesn't love being in the kitchen? I will say, as someone who worked in food and bev, I don't want to really be in the kitchen all the time. I feel like it's a safety thing too, where it's like, if I'm on the oven.
Yeah. Oh yeah. True.
Yeah. And like, I'm trying to like make mac and cheese and like have the thing and I just fucking.
Yeah. I guess some people are just more comfortable around kitchens, which I don't get.
Yeah.
This also happened, I think, this was a thing with my mom when I was a kid where, which I've told you about because we've had this conversation before.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
Where I would be in the kitchen and my mom would come in to like talk to me, not even do anything in the kitchen, just to talk at me.
Yeah.
And I had to be like, please stop. Like, if you're gonna, like, it's fine to talk to me, but please just don't. Like, we have a small kitchen.
Yeah.
And I feel crowded.
Like, do it from the outside of the kitchen.
Yeah.
I can hear you from the other room. Yeah.
But I mean, like anything with my mom, she knew it was something I didn't like, so she did it more. And then would many times be like, oh no, I'm in the kitchen and Princess Sarah doesn't want me in the kitchen. I can't go where I want in my own house. So really cool stuff.
That's
there.
yeah.
Really fun.
Mother of the year, yeah. Totally. That's
really cool
awful.
Shit. Really just a great experience. Anyway.
What a fucking loser. Sorry.
Anyway.
To learn from a story earlier, fucking loser. Like, yeah. Like,
fucking numbnuts.
Fucking numbnuts. Yeah.
Anyway.
We're looping it all together, baby.
That's comedy. That's comedy, motherfucker. So I get the not wanting people the thing. But I also, I don't know, there's got to be the opposite, right? Of like, we all hang out in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You know, like my family hangs out in the kitchen with everyone.
Kitchen is honestly, our whole house is a kitchen.
We love chilling in
like, every room has a hookup, you know what I mean?
I imagine Gordon Ramsay's house, everybody's chilling in the kitchen all the time.
Dude, that little toddler bed, but with like a mini kitchen inside.
Yeah, the
Easy Bake Oven.
The Fisher Price,
yeah.
Kitchen set.
No, stainless steel, real, connected to a gas line.
Real baby kitchen, yeah. Connected to a gas.
Yeah.
Only the best for my baby.
Exactly, yeah.
For my baby chef. All copper.
Smells funny in here for some reason. Someone should check on the baby. They left. They didn't click it long enough. They thought they did. They're trying to cook, but it's not boiling. They don't know why.
Honey, I brought home our kid because he had lice. I had to shave off all of his hair. He's got like a 666 pattern on his head. What's that smell?
I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna hold on. I want to smoke a cigarette inside the house.
I haven't had an inside cigarette in a long time.
But
this weird smell is making me crave it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is my first house I own. My last landlord didn't like it when I smoked inside. I'm my own man.
I'm my own man now. I got a wife and a beautiful baby boy named Damien.
I don't know, man. Fucking.
Yeah, I forgot what we were talking about.
I do think I don't know.
I think jumping to give it a 30-day notice is a wild.
I think you should talk first.
You gotta talk to him first. I don't think it's that awkward to be like, "Hey, bud, listen, I'm just weird.
I would rather you not stand behind me while I'm cooking. Yeah. Could you please wait in like the living room?
Sorry, it just makes me a bit uncomfortable.
I like to be in the kitchen alone sometimes. Yeah. Like I feel more comfortable cooking, especially if I'm holding sharp shit or hot shit. Yeah. You know, it's again. I do think.
Yeah.
Safety thing, unless you're constantly, dude, you know what, here's how we know.
Yeah,
you know what, this person would be okay if like constantly like they would just like behind OP and just like whispering behind, still behind you,
and just like bite on his ear a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, my first thought wasn't creepy, but now I'm thinking creepy.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I'm being an asshole by like going to.
No, but at the ending where it's the daughter didn't feel comfortable. Now I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. So maybe there's something going on. Yeah.
But I mean, it could be once again people are just judging. But I mean, if you feel like your safety is at risk, don't
hesitate. Yeah,
don't hesitate.
Yeah, I agree with that. Solved it. And that's our show.
That's it.
Sarah, you got any sweet little plugs you want to share?
No.
Any just regular plugs you want to share?
Yeah.
Okay,
so
cool.
that's here on Tumblr.com. I think Art Fight is over when this comes out, or it's like one day left. I don't really know.
I wish my thing would tell me. It's July 28th.
It's okay. It's fine.
Yeah,
so you don't have to go there, but my account is that'sohearing.artfight.com or artfight.com/that'sohearing. I don't know.
Whichever one.
I don't know how the URLs work on Artfight. And I'm also THATSOHERON on Instagram as well. Because now I'm gearing up for Beartober.
Hell yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
God, it's coming up. Yeah.
I know.
Shit.
I've started saving references, yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah. I'm Joshua Chinland on most things, a guy nicknamed JC on Twitch. APWSTR on TikTok, podcast saved us on Instagram, APWSTR Productions on YouTube, and a podcast saves relationship on all podcasting platforms. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the gosh darn bell before heading out, and share the podcast as well.
Yeah.
And if you're also on Apple and Spotify, before you turn us off, please consider giving us 5 stars if you haven't already. Hell yeah. We got merch, Patreon, Buy Me Coffee. All those websites are downside of our link tree, right next to the mutual aid links.
Yep.
Everything's down below. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy.
APWSTR Gaming. We do gaming content on
that. Yeah, APWSTR Gaming on YouTube. Please check it out. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, and enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Bye. That was a good one, I think.
I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I will say, I am lightheaded.
Yeah, I'm so tired.
I don't know what's happening, but like there was just like moments right those last 2 stories where I was like, oh no, if I move my head too much, I'm dizzy.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe too hungry.
I might be too hungry.
What are we gonna have for lunch?
Dinner, yeah, because it's also dinner time.
Fucking liver?
Liver for
I don't
later.
even know her.
Okay,
all right,
okay,
dude.
Okay. ST frick up, dude.